hit. It came on too soon.
This program is brought to you in living color.
Dog, cat, party.
It's Sunday afternoon, so it's
It
time
is.
for Doc's Cat Party. Join Doc, co-host Jeff Kendall, and their guests.
That's me.
2+ hours of fun, frivolity, and baby fisticuffs. And now, here he is, your host, Doc Duckus.
Hey, you Nick.
Hooray. Best intro on YouTube. I think so, yes. So hello everyone. Yay, we're here. It's Sunday and it's Mother's Day. Hello to all you mothers out there. I know there's at least none watching. No, we might have one later. So anyway, yes, me, I'm Doc.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
That's Jeff Kendall. And that's it.
That's all. Just two of us.
Yay, everybody else must be having Mother's Day or something like that, or they're late. Oh,
Having a cookout where I live, they're getting rained on. So they're
nice and sunny
hot
here.
dogs and hamburgers are getting wet.
67 degrees here, but it's
That's
sunny.
about here, 67 degrees with rain.
It looks pretty nice, but just a little on the cooler side.
Yeah.
Look, we have some people out there. Look, James Farley.
Hey, James Farley.
Yes.
My name's Mick.
Mick is out there. Yes.
And Astro Zombie. Yes.
Yes.
It's a really good movie, by the way.
What's that?
The Astro Zombies.
Oh, okay. Well, to all of you who are out there,
I bid you welcome.
Yes.
3 people. Okay, but anyway, yeah, we're here. It's Mother's Day. I've lost a CD. Coco Gold has disappeared somewhere. I don't know where it's
Oh,
at.
you probably put it under the O or the C or the O or, you know.
I don't know. I went through that rack 3 times and I can't find it. I don't know what it. The only thing I can think of is I pitched it over my shoulder and it went into a time warp.
Maybe it went behind the couch.
Can't find it.
Possible.
Anyway, happy Mother's Day,
Yes.
Yeah. Oh wait! Tim Allen is here.
Tim Allen. Hey, Tim, what's up?
Hello, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Tim, you're on.
Yeah, I was having internet problems. So
Okay.
Let's see if
he's
it works.
like, 10
that's
seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Tim is celebrating
What's
Mother's
up,
Day
guys?
with.
I've already done that.
Oh, you've already done.
I
You've done
did.
that for like 3 months.
Yeah, exactly. After 3.5 months, I didn't spend too long.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you pronounce that.
Oh, Michael. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
How do you get Michael out of Murper finger niche?
Yes.
That's kind of like that little guy that bothers Superman that nobody can pronounce his name. You got to
Oh, yeah.
get his name backwards.
Mrs. Pibalik or Mrs.
Yeah.
Pibalik or whatever.
Some of these names are going like, ah. Well, even our good friend Glenn used to just have GA something with a bunch of numbers. I'm going,
Jack or something. Right?
Jack or something, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, okay. Say your name backwards. Tis in there from the work. And then it goes back to the 5th minute. I can't come back for 60 days. Oh, wait, one more person.
One more person.
Joe.
Here comes Joe. Hey.
Hey, guys.
Mhm.
Oh,
What's up, Joe?
Hello.
Hello.
what's a good word?
I got my door open. Oh, nothing. Nothing.
I just say I saw Let It Be this morning, and it looks great.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I was talking to John. John, I was talking to Doc. You can actually see, the pigmentations on the guys' faces.
Wow.
I saw Paul playing guitar, and you look down, and he's got a partial glass of beer, and you could see the suds around the beer. It looks so good, man.
Wow. I didn't see all that.
Great. It looks great. Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you said about George, about his face.
Well, apparently George had a little acne because you saw a close up of George playing guitar. See these little,
You
little
could
red
count the
places.
pimples.
Yeah, you can count the pimples on George Harrison's face.
You could get a magic marker and connect the dots.
Yeah, connect the dots.
Wow.
It's really. Oh, I love the way they cleaned it up. Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
they did a very good job.
Hi, James.
James is out there.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, supposedly there's like 12 people out there.
Yes.
For a while there, I didn't think anyone would come because Mother's Day.
And for a while, I thought you weren't coming on because of Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
But I know Mom's, I know.
Yeah.
Well,
But
my mom's no longer with us.
yeah, but I thought that in general, I thought because it was Mother's
Hey,
Day, maybe
Brandon.
you wouldn't be here.
Oh, live from the patio.
Brandon.
Yes. On the patio. Uh-oh.
Wow. They don't get to
Spot for two
tornadoes
more
in
people.
Indiana, do they? Oh.
It's Brandon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had a tornado here in Michigan, middle of the week, I guess.
You had
During
several
that
of them.
time that big mass crossed the U.S. and went touchdown here. And did a little bit, but not as much as one in Oklahoma. Whoa.
Right.
Yeah.
We've got some more possibly coming Wednesday and Thursday. Oh, fun.
Yeah,
James wants to know whether
everything's way better now. All the stuff that I fell on is picked up, and it's way better.
He's all
here
good.
now.
Yes. His arm is nearly healed. Everything's good.
Well,
Pretty
no,
much.
but
Not quite.
Hey, Kimba.
Kimba.
Kimba's here. Hey. No, there's no drama here. Come on. We
No,
don't do
just
that
fun,
drama.
guys.
Oh, you want drama? Go. Oh, wait a minute. Not yet. There's a lot of drama other places, but none here so far. So all good, all good. Maybe all the drama people went to Mother's Day or something.
Maybe they're
Something like that. So anyway, Jeff was telling me when he Let It Be hits the stores, he's gonna buy one.
I'm going to buy the Blu-ray.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but first you
And
have to
Beetle Brad did a video about the rooftop concert, and I suggested to Beetle Brad that perhaps the entire rooftop concert, without any interruptions, might be stuck on the Blu-ray as an added bonus.
Yeah, like a special feature or something.
Special feature. Without all the
I'm trying to
interruption.
figure out why everybody. I'm trying to figure out why everybody is so certain that this is going to happen. I'm not. Disney hates physical media. They despise it. So I'm not.
Well, I said that on one of my things. I agree with you narrowly, but then I think it was Tom or somebody said, I don't know, there's some kind, I don't know if it's a deal or some kind of a concession. All of a sudden, like Warner is putting stuff up, not Warner, Disney is putting stuff out all of a sudden or something. So who knows? I don't know about extras.
Yeah, I mean,
I doubt there'll be any extras.
Yeah, because
Well, I'm
we
sure
didn't get back.
Yeah, I'm sure Disney wants money though. They'll probably put out like 10,000 copies. Sorry, it's sold out.
You remember that?
But that's
Get back.
not going to make them any money. That's why they don't do it.
Yeah.
They think it only sell 10, 20, 30,000 copies. It's not worth it to them. So that's why they don't do it. But
Well, yes, Peter Jackson could put tons of special features on his releases, but what are they under? Like Paramount or who's putting out the Lord of the Rings stuff?
Yeah.
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
But nobody owns anybody anymore. Everybody's freelance. So
But I was going to bring this up. I know he's got Sony, but he meant Disney.
Yeah.
So Sony was going to take over Disney's physical media stuff. So
That's what it was.
We still may get it, because what's the sense of putting all these movies out if you're not going to have physical media? Just because Disney doesn't want to do it doesn't mean another company might take over and go, it's ours now.
Yeah, but Disney likes to do their own stuff. That's the problem. All these big companies, if they're smart, they don't want to put out physical media. it takes a lawyer like a half an hour to draw up a contract. Just go to somebody else that does, and it's free money. You get 25% of sales or whatever, and there you go, put it out. It takes no time, it takes no effort, and it's free money. And I don't know why they don't do it. But.
No, Sony is supposedly going to take over putting out the stuff. So you will see how it works. Yeah,
it's gotten much better.
It's wonderful, Brandon. It looks like it was made yesterday. It looks great.
Yeah. If you like Get Back, you'll love Let It Be.
And I really never liked how the movie looked. It
Right.
looked kind of grainy on my VHS.
Yeah.
It looks so much better.
Yeah, but Lindsay Hogg wanted some grain in it. I understand.
Yeah.
maybe so.
Well, he did. He wanted a little bit, but it's still not. You still watch it. It's not like, oh my God, this is grainy. No.
Right.
It's wonderful.
Mhm.
What's this? Criterion also have a partnership with Disney. There's rumors are in talks to release it, according to a very good source on Instagram.
But when are we going to get the Astro Zombies on wonderful Blu-ray?
Blu-ray, yeah.
Well,
That'd be a good one.
that's good because Criterion always has special features. So if it's going to Criterion, then we'll get something. Probably a commentary from Paul. I remember this little bit. Yeah, that sort of thing.
Disney doesn't have anything to do with the Marvel stuff that Sony has. So, it's like it's apples and oranges, kind of. Like Disney has their Marvel stuff, Sony has their Marvel stuff. They're not like this, But Deadpool movie's coming out. Pretty soon. So that might be a stickler point. Brandon wants to know if there's any added scenes.
Well, there aren't any added scenes, but there's added audio. For example, two that come to mind: when George gets shocked by his microphone, he gets electrocuted by his microphone. You hear him yell out the original F-bomb. That was not, they didn't have that in the original Let It Be. And at the end, you hear it on the record, but not on the original Let It Be. When after they finish playing on the roof and they finish playing Dig a Pony, John says very loudly, they brought it up, my hands are getting too cold to play chords. They have it loud, which was not on the original Let It Be.
What? European Hornets? What's that about?
Oh, this morning I did a live stream from the detention center, and there was a hornet or wasp or something flying around in there with me, and I kept looking up, waiting for it to was buzzing around my head. Finally, I had to turn the camera off, get on a chair by the window, and smash it with a book.
You got it, then.
You get the camera on for that. That's what's that? You're dead now.
Yeah.
Dead meat, whatever. So I guess Let It Be is a smash, though.
It looks great.
Yeah, and there's other audio, especially. I mean, the video is really, right? Like Jeff said, the visuals are really cleaned up, but the audio too is really good. Where it was never that good. No, it's really good.
Yeah, I mean, it was only mono for one thing. It was never a stereo Let It Be film.
Yeah, well, Sony still has retained rights to Spider-Man stuff because they're using like Venom and all these other side characters. But Sony hasn't been doing very well with those Spider-Man stuff, so I think they're kind of like, it doesn't work out for us. It's just like like when 20th Century Fox wasn't Disney-fied yet. And they had the Fantastic Four. They tried how many 3 times or something?
Right. And also, I was watching kind of the outfits that the boys were wearing. It looked like Paul was wearing a lot of black suits, and John wore a white T-shirt, a white vest, a white pair of pants, and a pair of dirty white tennis shoes. You can see it on the movie. You can look down. Oh, yeah, it looks like he's been stomping in the mud. But whatever, it looks that good,
Look at
Jorgen.
Jorgen's here.
Yeah,
long time no seen, Tim.
Yes.
Yeah.
How are you, Jorgen?
It's great
How are
to
you?
know that there's
How
no
was your
more
arm?
snow in Sweden.
Mhm.
About time.
How's your arm?
It's healing. It's got a ways to go, but
Mhm. It's better.
it's healing.
That's good.
Way to go. Jorgen likes those Marvel movies.
Hmm.
No, if they are cartoons, yes.
Well, oh, I wonder if Joe had gone seen the Planet of the Apes thing yet.
Still haven't seen it. Well, it's open Friday. I haven't gone yet.
Ooh.
I better get there soon before it disappears.
Uh-oh. I keep missing the reviews on it.
I'm hearing mostly good right now.
Because like we've got a couple review shows on TV, you know, like, and I keep tuning in late and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and they go on. Right?
Well, these days, I'm on the internet mostly. I'm reading good and stuff, but yeah, I don't know why I'm not running down there. You know,
Yeah, I would have thought that we'd have a review by now. So
yeah, gotta put something on my movie channel. Nothing there but air, dead air. That's it.
nothing but air.
4 weeks and nothing.
Ooh. You better get on your high horse. Put something out there.
Hi,
James,
James.
hi to Jorgen. There we
Hi,
go.
James.
I need a good movie title for the channel. That's what I need. I need a good movie channel title.
Nothing but movies.
You keep changing your movie channel's name for 9 million times.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hmm.
Peter
Another
said part of a
trilogy.
new trilogy. Really?
Makes it a drag. I don't follow that.
I never thought of it as a second trilogy. I just thought it was number 4.
Yeah, it takes place hundreds of years later. You know, it's not connected.
Call it Tom's movie channel.
Maybe I'll call it Joe's movie channel. There you go.
Mhm.
There's an original idea.
His channel is nothing but air too. Nothing there. Nothing there. Jeez. I lost my train of thought. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, it's always something good too. It feels like.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Something that everybody has been wondering about, including myself. Now I'm wondering what I had.
What were you thinking about, Doc?
Well, probably about Planet of the Apes, but
Okay.
okay. If this is the start of a new trilogy, no astronauts show up yet.
Not yet. I don't know. I didn't see it, but I don't think so. Otherwise, there would have been a buzz about it.
So, like, this has been like in progression, like how the apes took over and blah blah blah. So any minute now, there ought to be a spaceship come.
Maybe the next one. Who knows?
The next one, if this is how this is working, here's our favorite friend Henry.
Oh, there he is. Henry, where you been?
I'm prepared for Henry now.
Oh, I know what you got. I know what.
Okay.
Oh, I've got some new ones.
Oh, some new ones. Oh,
Some new ones. Yeah.
let's see if you have any need to use them.
Yeah. Well, that's the next thing. So, yes, Tim is back in his house. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So all we need is Henry to say something like dumb or something like that. That shouldn't take long, right?
That's funny.
Yeah. So.
Or naive.
Yeah, I've got 2 new retorts.
All right.
Yeah. So stay tuned, kids. Stay tuned. This shouldn't take long. Yeah. So yeah, I would expect the astronauts to enter the Planet of the Apes thing. We can start from there.
But that's to me, that's such a tired idea. You know, because there's not much you can do with it. You know, I mean, the astronauts arrive, they're hunted, they're captured, they got to escape. I mean,
yeah. Well, then it's a complete remake of.
Yeah. I already don't like that they're using the name Nova again. Why do they have to do that, man? That's a rant video.
Well, she was a character in it.
Yeah, but
Caesar or Cornelius or anything.
yeah, but even that, they got to call the guy Caesar in the other ones because Caesar was in the original series. It's like just come up with an all. There's no connection to the original film series, but yet they have to do lines and names to remind you and salute the original series, that kind of thing. There you go. It's your chance, Doc.
Well, it's
No, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. No, I didn't see it yet, Henry. And hopefully, this week sometime. I just got to decide when, what day.
Well, the weekend's basically over now, so I don't know. Maybe they've got cut rate days during the week.
Yeah, you can go in the daytime.
Well, Tuesdays is supposed to be like there's a cheap day Tuesday.
Yeah,
but that stuff doesn't concern me because I'm rich. No kidding. It's a joke. I don't worry about that. Some people, Tuesday it's half price. Okay, good,
For
whatever.
those not knowing, what is a cut puta?
That's Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Okay,
They do that from the original series, POTA, 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 Planet of the Apes.
Just go cut POTA.
Yeah, I used to do that, cut POTA. When I was like 12, I used to do 10.
It's 150 minutes long.
Supposed to be the
Yeah,
longest.
they don't know how to edit anymore. That's one of my main problems with modern movies. They don't know how to edit anymore. They film everything and they put everything in. They don't know how to cut and edit and make 90-minute movies anymore.
And I saw not a lot. I saw one sequence of them swinging through the trees like primitive apes. It drives me nuts.
I never did that.
Well, I mean, in a 1940s movie, you see two people walk out of the building heading to the car. Cut. They're at the car. They open the door. They get in. Now you see them walking out of the building. You watch them walking all the way to the car. You watch them. They don't cut anything anymore.
Open the door.
You might as well use it. I don't get it.
Unless, of course, you watch the beginning of Touch of Evil. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
It's shot in one
take
shot.
I know what you're saying.
That's interesting.
I generally agree with you, but they definitely have extra features of deleted scenes and things on the
If a movie should be 3 hours long, that's fine. But most of these 2.5, 3 hour movies could be 2 hour movies.
Get lost, Schnee, with Christmas. Get that Christmas stuff out of my face.
Merry Christmas, Stephen.
Merry Christmas, Steve.
What the hell is that all about? I mean, I know it's bad enough Christmas in July. Now we got Christmas in May as well.
It's Christmas all year round.
Jeez.
Wow. Either that or Steve got something in the mail that made him like,
it's almost like Christmas here because we have hailstones. It's white. Looks like snow.
Oh, that's what. But in general, with movies, in general, why I hate this mentality. Oh, longer is better. It's not always better,
No. And it's weird. In the 90s, late 80s and the 90s, the trend was we don't want anything over 90 minutes. Look at Miramax films. They trimmed everything to 90 minutes because they could get more showings in the theater. Why show a 2.5 hour movie when you can show a 90-minute movie and we can show it 3 more times a day? More revenue. Now it's the opposite. Because nobody's going to movies, might as well make one movie a day because we're not going to make it more. It's ridiculous.
People say, I'm not spending whatever it is, $13, $14 on a 90-minute movie. It's like they think that I want 3 hours for my money.
Oh, no.
By the time they show you all the crap, you're there 3 hours anyway. But
he's correct. There's more of that bouncing though. Again, that drives me nuts too. Everybody jumps like the Hulk. The apes are all jumping, leaping around. It's like, that CG. It's so boom, boom, boom. It's like, just come on.
I don't like CG either, but that's another.
Yeah, you're very funny. I knew that somebody was going to say that, but I know you're joking around. But the answer, because I love Ben-Hur, but the thing is, like I say, sometimes I've seen 60-minute movies that feel like 10 hours. And I've seen 3 or 4 hour movies that feel like 5 minutes. Well,
No,
and
but
you sit there in your theater going like, when's this going to end?
I've said this before, but I'll give an example. Anybody that's ever seen Rumble in the Bronx, a Jackie Chan film, probably thinks it was all right at best, right? Well, it was shown in the rest of the world more than half an hour longer. And it makes a whole lot of sense, and it deserved it. But Miramax cut it down to 90 minutes. You lose. You don't even understand what's going on half the time. They cut so much out. But on the other hand, if you don't need it, don't put it in. That's
Yeah.
They used to be better at that. That's all I'm saying. Filmmakers used to be better.
It ran too long, they thought. Wizard of Oz, they thought it ran too long. So
well, it's not. I mean, I think it's a fair statement to say it's not the length of the movie, long or short. It's how it flows and how it works. If it feels good, it feels right. It's right.
Exactly. I've watched 60-minute movies going, oh my God, when's this going to be over?
Well, I just said that.
It's not done right, you know?
No.
I do that every time I watch Kitchen Nightmares. When's this going to be over?
Yeah.
I've only put it on for 2 minutes.
With the attention span, lack of attention spans today, you'd think they'd want to make the movies 2 minutes.
Yeah, the length of a commercial. Thank you. Good night. We got your 14 minutes.
I've seen Disney shorts that are 5 minutes. That feels like 10 hours.
Yeah.
It's like you have to know how much is too much. Or question for Tim. Ever see Tiger on Beach? Amazing chainsaw fight scene.
Yes, I've seen Tiger on Beat. It's been a long time, but I have seen it. That's my thing. I love Hong Kong film, but the problem though, everybody was in the late 90s. Yeah, Hong Kong film is coming to America, but most of them were chopped to crap, and they just didn't make sense anymore.
I'm still waiting for Henry to put something strange.
I've been looking for 20 years for the Hong Kong cut of Rumble in the Bronx. I've never found one.
Hey, Henry said earlier that he liked the Tom's Movie Channel name, brilliant name, short, sweet, and to the point. I don't know about brilliant, but short, sweet, and to the point. Yeah, but don't you know, Henry, that I listened to you a little bit? And I went back to Mr. Mayo's movies.
Uh-oh.
For now, for this week.
Yeah.
He's unusually quiet for some reason. Oppenheimer was fantastic at 3 hours. Could have sat for more. Oh, wow.
Well,
that's a long movie.
As long as the script is progressing, as long as the plot is progressing, length isn't a problem. But a lot of movies these days, it's not. It's just filler to make it longer. That's what I'm against.
I see Godzilla -1 is up for downloading this week, so I'll be watching that this week sometime.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So that's on my watch list.
And you better like it.
Ooh. Yeah, well, I did watch Unfrosted this week.
Oh.
So it's a cereal movie, like as in eating cereal. So that's why.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Now I can use that.
Yeah, shut
That's only one.
That means I can use your other one that goes, shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, I have another one now.
Okay.
Shut up! Shut up!
There you go.
Oh, man.
Suddenly this week I found a bunch of shut-ups. So you never know.
What did I watched Batman again. I've never been a big Batman fan. I wish I could like the TV show a lot more, but I watched it last night. I never knew that the Joker's teeth, Cesar Romero's bottom teeth, was so damn rotten.
And Astro Zombie, that's not true. Hong Kong film, until 1997, they were still under British law, and by law, they had to have English subtitles. It was the law. Now, they didn't have to be proper English subtitles, and most subtitles were done on a Hong Kong film in about 2 hours. Now, on a 100-minute film, it means they're not taking much time with it. But just to make that point, until 97, they had to. And they're right on the film print. They had to be. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Tim is our resident Batman person. You know,
I thought you were.
Yeah, because I think I seen that same Joker episode, and I think I found something that I've never noticed for.
He always looks like that.
And it's not the teeth thing.
Okay.
I think it's pretty well known that Burt Ward was always getting hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So in that Joker episode, they're going to christen a ship with champagne that's been doctored up to kill them or whatever. You know where I'm at?
I don't know if I've seen this one.
It was just on this past week.
Oh, okay.
But during that scene, for 60 years, I never noticed this. But Robin has his back to the camera during that whole scene. And I went, something's wrong here. I'll bet that's a fake stand-in or whatever, because the Burt Ward is probably in the hospital and they had to shoot the scene.
Mm-hmm. Wow. How did they get back in this one? They went up to you saw it. They had Alfred as Batman, Kristen as Batman in this one.
Oh.
And
a different Joker episode.
They had Robin and Bruce Wayne together or something. Robin was tied down. They were gonna make a stamp press out of him or something, a comic book or something out of him. And they had Bruce Wayne had to pull the switch, and they had Batman quote show up, but it was really Alfred in the Batman suit. I thought that was funny. And then later they had a rush back to the Bat cave, and then go up the poles and put their regular identities on. It's hard enough believing him going down and changing.
Well, that's how they got back up. You know, they had the air compressed pillow things.
Yeah.
So Alfred is at least uses an elevator.
So he put his butler uniform back on, I guess.
But is it supposed to be believed that there's like a floor in between or something, and they stop and take the time to switch costumes and continue down the poles, or they just slide into the costume? I know you're not supposed to think
the costume.
No, in the movie, there's a lever that Bruce Wayne hits. Instant costume change. Click.
Oh yeah.
And at the bottom, right.
To the bat poles. Yeah, I remember that. Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, something about English subs to movies, I guess.
Yeah.
I
don't know when that like martial arts films, a lot of those aren't subtitled, but most of them are dubbed. But
Grant!
in the late 70s, early 80s, they had to have subs.
Well, anyway, I thought I might have caught something during that Joker episode. So I was wondering if Tim happens to be like, yeah, I know about that.
No, but I mean, that's the thing about Batman. When there's a fight scene, you can tell it's so obvious that there's no regular cast members from the show in any of the fight scenes. It's so obvious most of the time. It's like, oh my God. Robin's a 45-year-old man in some of the fight scenes.
He gets taller. Yeah.
Like they couldn't get anybody young to pass as a stunt person for Burt Ward or anything. That's why he got hurt all the time, because he was, he had to sit in the Batmobile as it came out of the cave, because they said people are going to notice it's not you, so you got to sit in that seat. And what happens? The door flies open. He's in the infirmary like all the time.
I like during those fight scenes when, the Joker gets punched in the face or something. I don't know. They just seem like they're older and stuff. Like they shouldn't be treated that way. Like the Joker or the Penguin gets kicked in the face or something. I don't know.
A lot of those near misses with a wham.
Yeah.
Something on it.
I tell you, my grandfather would have been leaping into action saying, "Well, you got this show on again?" Every time I watch Batman, I think of that, because he would say, No, we're not watching this. Not fighting. Turn this off. That was his big thing. He wouldn't let Batman stay on.
No, my father used my father used to say you can tell when Batman was on because the street outside would be devoid.
Yeah, all the kids would be inside.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Lost in Space.
Yeah, I was just thinking I had a Lost in Space idea. And I got, what was it?
Don't forget my picture I sent you of Dr. Smith, Jonathan Harris autograph.
Yes. So,
I wound up not getting it. I got my own that I got from him, but I never showed you that. I got to try to dig that out when I met Jonathan Harris.
And he said, "How are you, dear boy?"
No, I just wrote to Joe, I believe. I think it was personalized. It's been a long time.
I don't know. There was something about Lost in Space I thought of this week. Now I can't really think of what it was. But I'm getting closer to running it. I'm 2/3 of the way through Carol Burnett.
Wow.
Once Carol Burnett is done, then I'm on to Lost in Space. So
Wow, I wish I could do that.
it's come. Oh, you mean watch something like end to
Just
end?
stay with something. I watch it. I watched Night Gallery for like 2-3 episodes, and I said, okay. And then I moved on to something else. I don't know. And I was doing it once. I was just trying to do them just Saturday nights. Watch one.
Batman is on
I
Saturday.
moved down from Night Gallery. I didn't like.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Those first season episodes of Batman are better than the ones that came afterwards.
Yeah.
They got sillier.
Mm-hmm.
I still remember watching the Emmy Awards for, I guess, 1966, and when they announced like the nominees for the best comedy of the year, they said Batman, and I was so mad. Batman is not a comedy. What are you saying? Yeah, okay, I get it now.
Oh, it is.
When I was 10 years old, I was like mad as fuck.
Well, I thought it was. Well, we were laughing. We were watching that last night's episode, and there was like a smoke bomb or something. I forget what happened. Like, all this like blue smoke or whatever it was. And then Batman says, "Get out the, what is it called? The bat fan." And he had that little one of those little like pocket fans.
Yeah, the bat.
Gone.
Stuff like that's funny. I think it's hilarious.
Well, he had everything in his belt, even the bat shield. Where the hell did that come from?
That's why it's yeah. And as a kid, I was like, I don't, that's stupid or something. But that's the idea of it.
Yeah.
Supposed to be a joke.
Oh yeah, but like when he's sitting there, like, and he takes the bat shield and he net. And it's gone. How does that happen? If there's something in his belt that needs to be bigger, they put this giant pocket thing on the belt. Like that was never there before. Brandon says, my dad told me that his fraternity would watch Batman with cocktails and enjoy it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a fun show to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Still. The thing is 60 years old now, just about. Holy something. but it's still fun to watch, even after all this time. And as I said, I picked out something new yesterday. So crazy. I'd rather watch that than what's a Masked Singer. There's no good shows on anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
There are no good shows.
I don't think there's any show that's more pathetic than Masked Singer.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, what is it? What is that, Jorgen? What is that?
Masked Singer, you mentioned it yourself.
Oh, the Masked Singer.
Yeah, Masked Singer.
Doc loves it. Who's he kidding?
No, my TV is off.
It's off.
I live on the computer.
Yeah, me too for the most. I used to watch Hell's Kitchen, but I got tired of the guy cursing everybody.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it. But I used to watch that a lot.
For a while, I just got tired of it. I mean, he doesn't have to curse like
you
that. Maybe
idiot.
he does, but yeah, you effing idiot. You're doing it the effing wrong way. Get out.
It's raw, you effing idiot.
Interesting thing is that a lot of artists that was great in the past and that have definitely fallen down in their career now tries to see that, but to keep their 15 minutes of fame is to appear in Masked Singer.
Yeah.
Even though they're not being shown any time before the 15 minutes in the end.
Yeah, but it just seems all the good TV shows are on like Netflix or Hulu or something. I don't get any of those.
Me TV.
Well, no, Me TV is over the air.
Oh, okay.
All these ones that you got to sign up for, like Netflix.
Oh, okay. No, I don't watch any of that kind of stuff.
This is true. You're an idiot sandwich.
That's not real, is it?
I don't know. Is that real? Says
I
Gordon
wouldn't
Ramsay.
be surprised, and I wouldn't be surprised.
It sounds like
if
something he would have
was,
said. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was scripted either.
But is it too expensive to make shows anymore? Is that what the problem is?
The world's over. That's
No,
the problem.
people aren't smart enough to understand a decent show. You get a good, well-written show on it, nobody watches it because it's above them.
Yeah, but when we grew up, TV shows had a concept. You know, like picture show. Well, I'm gonna have this guy marry a witch. Oh, we're gonna have this guy find a bottle of a genie pop. So, oh,
You know what? That was brilliant.
they don't do that anymore. Is that hard to pitch a show or come up with something?
Let's just say that I think that we have TV has actually painted itself into a corner because the more the modern times has come, the more technique it has come, the more demands they have to do more expensive shows, and then it has gone way over the head to do it.
Yeah.
And there's no subtlety anymore. Everything is hit you over
Brandon.
the head, and then say the joke, stand there while the audience laughs, and then move on. There's no heart anymore either.
No, it's just they're making shows.
I was staying at my mother's. I watched a bunch of Leave It to Beaver, and that was actually a very funny show. I was surprised how funny Leave It to Beaver was.
I watched that when I was in the hospital for a few days every day.
But today they're making TV nowadays only to gain as much rate, as much money as possible, and then they have to do the big productions, the big things, and then of course there's no heart anymore because you only do it for the money, not for the entertainment.
I don't know. I just don't see anything on TV that's worth my time.
No, nothing new.
My TV is downloading and put it on a USB stick and put it back in the television. That is my TV.
Oh, wait. Henry's saying something. What does he say? I agree, Brandon. Joker is great. Phoenix the Thing. Like much. Oh, that's not stupid enough. Yeah. Henry's behaving himself tonight. Oh, well. He's bound to come up with something dumb. You just wait.
That's how much confidence we have in him.
I'm waiting for Henry to say something dumb. So, no, well. It's not going to happen. Jeez. Just for that, I might as well just show you what the deaths of the weeks are.
Oh, okay.
Roger Corman.
Three this weekend. We got Bernard Hill was in Titanic, Roger Corman, and you know who that last one was, Joe?
I know when you flashed the name, but I didn't know it was a woman first.
Yeah, it may have been. Yeah, that last one. She was the first one getting 8 in Jaws.
Yeah, the one that went in the first one. Mm-hmm. I loved Roger Corman movies, man.
Yeah, it's like that. Like I should really do a video of respect for him, but I don't even know what to do. There's like so many movies, I don't know what to do.
Because he did everything.
Oh, Tanner. I really like the Batman scene with Adam West as well. That show is definitely a lot of fun. Still, after nearly 60 years.
I just never loved it.
Well, the dumb thing is, like I bought the Blu-ray ones. that was back when it wasn't on TV anymore, and all of a sudden, MeTV has it, and H&I has it. Like, I don't have to get my DVD out anymore; it's on all the time.
Yeah, but they got to be somewhat cut, no?
Very little.
I thought one of Death of the Week was going to be that that grunge producer that died.
Corman was 98.
Yeah, 98 years old.
Yeah, Roger Corman died. Yes.
And he gave so many older actors extra work.
Look, Henry said something stupid.
Shut up! Shut up!
That's really a good one.
That's even edited too.
I thought you were going to mention that grunge guy, that the grunge producer that died, that everybody was talking about in the wine community.
Steve Albini.
I don't remember the name. I don't listen to grunge.
Me either.
Steve Albini. I don't either.
Oh, did he? Okay.
He did other
things too. Yeah.
Oh, that's from Mars Attacks. I even had Mars Attacks on TV.
Not too long, he gets squished. Not too long after that. Yeah. They step on him.
I had no idea who it was before I saw everybody mention him, but then I looked up on Wikipedia. It seems like a nice guy.
Mm-hmm. I have not had the pleasure of.
Do you know how old Roger? When you think about it, to show you how old Roger Corman was, I worked it out this morning. He was 44, I think, when the Beatles came to America.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. So he was like 100 and something?
Maybe I did the math wrong, come to think of it.
Yeah, I don't think he was that old.
Maybe 40? He was 98.
But, he was directing movies in the 50s.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he was due then.
The Wasp Woman.
Ooh. Okay. 2 plus 2 equals 909.
Those earlier films were the best of his career. The ones in the late 50s and early 60s.
Oh, you got a lot of those Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, yeah. With Vincent Price and Karloff and I'm going to say Christopher Lee, but
I've got a box set.
Oh, yeah.
I've never opened. I still haven't watched.
They're good movies.
I know. That's why I bought them. But
maybe I'll get them on one of these days before it's over.
Yeah, how's Werewolf of Washington do?
Right there, doing as good as the Munsters CD.
I listened to that Munsters CD earlier in the week. I still enjoyed it. Yeah.
I'm gonna work this stuff into my schedule.
Yeah, he's only driving for 2 hours a couple times a week.
Yeah.
Ever see The World's Greatest Sinner? Kind of bad, but kind of entertaining. Good music. Cassie and Mother's an invention playing rock and roll.
I don't think I have. Anybody else?
No, I haven't either. Mm-hmm. This has turned into Doc's movie chat.
Doc's movie chat, yeah.
Yeah, it's better than my movie chat.
Whatever. Timothy Carey? Is that like the lead fella in that movie? I don't know.
Astro Zombies.
Never heard of him. But I see Killer Clowns is getting a Blu-ray release this week.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So run out and get it. Yeah. Christopher Lee has the second greatest speaking voice of all time. Who was the first? Stephen Schnee?
He'll say didn't know.
I have a joke for that, but I won't say it.
Oh, there must be more to that. Like, who was the first? If Christopher Lee is the second, who was the first?
Richard.
Oh.
Morgan Freeman?
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah. Oh, Morgan Freeman is on the list.
No, I'll upset Doc. I'll say the best speaking voice ever is Paul Frees.
How does he not like Paul Frees? What's the matter with that?
Don't laugh.
He hates him. I don't know why, but he hates
Wait
him.
a minute, I must be missing something. That guy was a genius. What are you talking about?
What? Why is Paul Frees a genius?
Because he did all these voices all over cartoons and
Yeah,
movies.
but his voice is so unmistakably nothing. You know, like he did the
Burgermeister Burger.
Oh yeah. He even did dubbing in some of those Japanese
Yeah,
Godzilla
he
films.
played Doctor Who in King Kong Escapes.
Yeah,
The voice.
yeah.
That's great.
That's
Oh,
Paul Freeman. Yeah, there he
dig,
is.
Kong, dig.
Yes.
I will say there was a couple voices in a cartoon, like from the earlier 50s, I guess it was, that I had to almost read the credits to say, oh, Paul Frees was in that? Oh.
Yeah.
But throughout the 60s, his so-called many voices all sounded the same to me.
Well, didn't he do two Beatles voices that didn't sound anything
Yeah.
alike, like George and?
He did John and George.
Didn't sound anything like those two. Hello, boys. Let's go. Hi, Ringo.
He did John and George and whatever extra voices, like something. But I mean, like,
Why not? But he has one voice that's always the same. Oh, no, I can't do it.
but I mean, throughout all those Rankin Bass things and the Jay Ward stuff, anytime I hear like, oh, let's think of Paul Frees, it sounds the same. He doesn't have any range or anything.
He's no Mel Blanc.
He's no Mel Blanc at all. No. So, not a Paul Frees fan. Everything sounds the same.
And he did all sorts of movies. I found him. He was in the original War of the Worlds movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. In the
Oh, this is an easy question. Bob Dylan, of course, right, Doc?
Oh, I thought he was referring to Mel Blanc. Well, it is not.
You mean singer?
The best singer of all time? Like male singer.
Kong, dig you out. Dig, Kong,
Oh,
dig.
Andy Williams.
Either that or
Anyway.
Frank Sinatra.
Andy Williams.
Dave Gahan.
Yes, Gilbert Gottfried had a great speaking.
Yes, he was.
Oh, I saw him last night. He on Svengoolie, an old clip of him on Svengoolie.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury. Yeah.
Well, put that Nicholson clip up. Freddie Mercury. I'm so tired of hearing you talking about Freddie Mercury, Henry. I want to,
It's his opinion. And
yeah, I know, but he states it every single day, every show, over and over.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not discounting that Freddie Mercury had a great singing voice, but
I am.
Me too.
I know it's like saying, that, I love David Lee Roth or something. Or Robert
I think Frank
Plant.
Sinatra was. He was such
Yeah.
a smooth, this smooth voice.
He talked a good song.
Yeah, look, Freddie Mercury is a cop.
Robert Goulet.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
Robert Zimmerman.
How many times with your rain go down before I can call it a rain?
Don't care about Robert Zimmerman.
Mhm.
Zimmy.
Wasn't
Oh,
that
Zimmy.
I got some Bob Dylan stuff on that spindle over there, and I still can't get rid of them.
Just
Before-
leave the spindle outside all night and see if somebody takes it.
That's an idea.
Yeah.
No, I guess it's not on top. I guess it's
In the middle.
Peter Shanbrook.
That's how I have my whole series of Sanford and Son. I want a spindle like that. This complete series.
Yeah, like nobody wants Moni love a word or two.
Yeah, you need the artwork.
I don't
Moni
know.
Love is Moni Love is all like that though.
Oh, I got stupid CDs here.
Is it those records that you found?
Yes,
Before?
I still got them.
I remember that. You found those, and there's a lot of Dylan
yeah.
stuff in there.
I
The
don't know.
wrestling
Let me
wrestling
clear them
records.
out, right? Metal Madness. Ooh.
Oh, okay. There you go.
I should show some records I bought. I've been buying a lot of records again.
I even got Eagles Live. Does anybody care about this?
I'm not
Well,
heard of it.
No.
one of the few things that you have in that stack I might
What
care
the
about. a
age?
little.
What age is that Eagles Live?
Oh, here it is. Finally.
Oh, okay.
Dylan, oh.
Which album is it? I can't see it.
Oh,
But-
wait.
What age is that Eagles Live from?
Which what about Eagles Live?
You showed an Eagles
Tell
Live.
us what it is because it's blurry. Bob Dylan. That's all I
Oh,
get
the
at it.
essential.
Essential Bob Dylan. You need that.
Essential.
Come on, man.
Electrical.
Oh, that. Oh, it's the. Oh, okay.
No,
No.
okay. Well, that's different.
Ah,
Fling that away.
I would.
Did I hear you say you lost the CD or something because you flung it and you don't know where it went?
I lost Poco
Go
Gold.
get behind you.
See, Bob Dylan's
And
great.
Bob Dylan, Volume 3. That's a big winner.
Tangled Up in Blue, it says on there.
Yeah.
You gotta like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at that. Oh,
Volume 2. I have that one.
you don't like She Belongs to Me? That's a good song. She got everything she needs. She's an artist. She don't look bad.
Oh, that's me.
She got everything.
Yes.
What is that?
This is all
Oh, that's
garbage.
come on, Doc. You're killing me. All that great Dylan stuff.
Still on.
Hey Doc, do you have an age on that Eagles Live album that you showed?
Do I have a what?
Age, what year?
Oh,
Adieu.
See, he really likes Dylan. You know, he doesn't want to tell you.
no, they're all miming on this thing. This is from 1980.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
I was
Eagles
gonna
Live
say-
was a 2-disc set.
Probably, it's a 2-disc set. You only got half of it.
Oh yeah, it does say disc 1 on it,
Mhm.
Yeah. you only
Okay,
got
it's
half.
not complete.
but I don't know where disc 2 is.
They kept it because there was actually a hit off that
Maybe. Yeah.
Eagles Live song called Seven Bridges Road.
Tom Jones is basically embalmed, but can still belt out the songs. Yeah.
I still think you could put all those CDs on that spindle and
No,
take
no,
it outside when you go to
garbage. I
bed.
didn't buy these things. Get out of here.
No, I mean put it out there and see if somebody else gets it. Look, you have a present. You know.
Yeah, really.
Just
And
throw
in
them
the
in the
morning, it'll be
garbage if you
gone.
don't want them.
Yeah.
Damn.
Let's put him in a post box for someone unknown.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Dump them in their mailbox.
Yeah.
Yours now. I kept the first one though. I'll
Okay.
keep the first one.
They're all the first Dylan greatest hits.
Have I listened to it since? No.
You better start.
I like the second greatest. It's better, actually.
Oh
Yeah, me
no more, no. No.
Lonely Love was the most interesting about it. If Eagles now isn't complete.
Well, it has no jewel case either.
No, but that is easy to find.
What? Oh, yeah, I already read that. I already read that.
I have a bag full with jewel cases.
Look,
Oh, I
the
never
nicest
showed. Well,
man
that's
in
something I
the
could show you. I got. You want to see some CDs I picked up, even though I didn't do.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, do it.
Got a bunch of them.
Oh wait, I don't have my Connie Francis. I gotta get them out first. I don't have.
Okay.
Hello.
All right, here we go. This is when I was CD crazy. About 4 days ago. Now I've changed my mind again.
You want to be big?
Well, I'd rather not be.
Okay.
You can't
No,
hear me?
but you might have to be. Here's the suite. What am I doing with this?
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Ooh,
Best
that's
of
the
the suite.
The
what's wrong with
definite.
that?
The
Nothing. I
definite
like
collection.
the 3 songs that I know of.
Yeah, excellent.
Well, you don't care
compilation.
about this, but I thought this was interesting because it's a double disc. I have this already, but this is a double disc. It's got album, Joan Jett album, and Joan Jett, Glorious Results of a Misspent Youth, but it's got bonus tracks on both of them. That was why I bought it.
Okay.
I picked up Blondie.
Mm-hmm.
I might have it already, but it's got bonus tracks on it. I bought this one that I know I don't have, Auto American.
Mm-hmm.
That's got bonus tracks on it.
It's not her
These
best
are not-
album.
These weren't the dollar ones. I'm looking for the dollar one. I mean, don't ask me why I picked some of these things. Here's
Oh, REO.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey, Take It on the Run is good. Give me a break.
One song.
There you go.
I have that one.
Mm-hmm.
You two, best of 80 to 90. That was $4. Here's some dollars. $1, Melissa Etheridge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I picked this one up for $1.
He's got a nice butt.
I picked this up for $1, believe it or not, and I looked at it. It doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it.
Oh, Graceland. Yeah.
That's a great one.
Mhm.
$1. Jeez.
Wow.
I have this already. I know I do. Edie Brickell. But it was another $1. So just in Edie Brickell and the New Bohemians. First album. I got to show all these in a video yet. What am I? How about this one for $4? It's a Rhino.
Ooh, Dick Dale.
Oh, Dick Dale, surf guitar. Yeah.
And his Deltones. Here's
I know
another.
I can tell when I see more than a dollar.
Here's another $1 CD.
Yeah.
I figured supposedly this is to listen to on those long rides. Here's another $1 CD.
Somebody must have
Look,
turned in a
effort
lot
you
of
can.
work.
So there's another Melissa. I have two more. There's a Melissa Etheridge CD. Can't really see it. You can't see it that good. Here's another Melissa Etheridge $1 CD because I like her voice and I like some of her songs. But so I figured well that's it. Also I picked up I don't have it. Remember that? Didn't you show a Connie Francis one .gold or something?
Oh yeah, it's up on the shelf there. Yeah.
I found that one too. Is that the cat giving a comment?
Yeah. This is an interesting CD.
But I mean, that's what I was seeing. Wow, for $1, I could. Oh, sorry.
Barroom Blitz.
What is that? The
Action,
single?
Fox
Oh, man,
on the
I like the
Run.
cover.
Levenzock Oxygen.
There you go.
I don't take those kind of songs.
50 tracks on it.
Yeah, Elizabeth Buckingham is average.
I guess Brandon doesn't like good. What do you got? A problem with female vocalists?
Uh-oh.
Nah, she's got a good whiskey voice.
Well, you'll find out after listening to all of those, like four.
Well,
of
that's
them.
the idea. I'm supposed to be playing it, not being on here.
Oh wow, Elvis singing "Who's Sorry Now"? Ooh.
Who's sorry now?
Really?
Who's sorry?
Jeff
I
knows
wonder if
his
it-
too.
How long before people are going to ask me, did you play your Dick Dale CD yet?
Yeah.
Did you play your Melissa Etheridge CD? Got 203 CDs to play and movies and everything else.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not gonna happen.
See, Brandon,
got
I
one.
used to buy sweet CDs in the 70s. So I know there's some music pretty well. Yeah.
How many more can you name, Jeff?
Let's see. Big Wang Bang. Let's see. Ars d'Amor was a song on Level Headed. Let's see. Little Willie.
Little Willie.
Little
Willie,
Go home.
Go home.
Yeah, they actually did an excellent version of Rock and Roll. And probably some more. That's the only one on top of my head. Yeah, Papa Joe.
Joe, Blockbuster, AC/DC.
The 16s.
What's the one Pat Benatar covered? Pat Benatar covered a sweet song on one of her first albums. I'm trying to think which one it is. It No You Don't? Maybe it's No You Don't.
Could have been. No, the last album before Brian Connolly left was Level Headed in 1979. He left the band and formed the New Suite. So
he needed a name quick.
Yeah, he needed a name.
Won't you let me take you on?
Why didn't you just call him Sweeter?
Yeah, Sweeter.
How many times in a stream do you have to say how much you love Freddie Mercury's voice? How many times, Henry?
Many, many, many times. So many
At
times.
least 5.
Oh, let's hit the wrong one. That's the album of the week. Wow.
Oh.
Is that Richard Dillon?
Deservedly so,
Oh, no, it's
obviously.
not. Okay.
Yeah, what? That's just crazy. Wow.
I tell you, guys, I used to work for Tricklequism, and then I had to quit. I got too big for the guy's lap.
Yeah.
Hey, Doc, do you want more suggestions on album of the week?
Ooh.
No.
Wait.
This is a book called Sweden's Worst Album Covers.
Okay, sounds good.
And
You need money
it is
for
iconic stuff like
There we go.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah, the Kellys.
The Kellys.
Mhm.
They look like they stepped right out of the farm.
Looks like the Bay City Rollers from Sweden. Here is. Oh,
What the heck?
Gubar.
I have that 45.
Okay, Jane Berlin and
Ooh.
Gubar. Okay. And Peter Home. Now, which one's? Oh, look where he has his hand.
Yeah.
If you, some might remember, Peter Holm was actually married to Joan Collins once.
Oh, was he for a day or two? Yeah.
Just once.
Over my dead body.
There you go.
Anybody get turned on by this one?
Unless you're an architect. It's like he's building a skyscraper or something.
I don't like
It's the Accordion Sisters or whatever.
Needless to say, this is religious.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry. You're gonna strike me dead.
This is a classic.
Saws?
Saws.
What are they doing? Okay.
Trying to break into one of those boxes that you could buy condoms in.
Oh, okay. There you go. That explains it. And there's 5 of them, so they need,
What?
Oh, there's another 1, 2, 3, another Bay City Rollers. But they have facial hair, so they're Bay City Rollers.
This is called In My Little World of Flowers. You can see 9 million flowers.
Oh, how sweet.
Those have
the limericks
have a minimal amount of flowers.
Yeah, that's
I like the face of this guy here. He looks like he's sitting in the bathroom or something.
Yeah, he does.
Is the photo shoot over yet?
That's a little problem there.
$2 for some of the words.
Okay. Interesting.
No, 20 cents. Sorry, 20 cents.
Oh, interesting. Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Underrated.
He's a pretty good artist. I like his acoustic songs myself.
Final
Who rates him, Henry?
Final Scene is a fantastic song.
Yeah.
Is he underrated? People rate him low?
Well, it all depends. He was from Detroit, and I live near Detroit, so I heard him all the time.
Yeah.
I've never heard him rated low,
peaked
though.
About 1967, and it's been downhill ever since. But that's just me.
Yeah, once he got that Kathmandu song going, that was it. He was done.
He never started for me.
I don't know. I
When
think
he was
more
doing
local.
garage rock in the mid-60s. He
All I
was
know is
pretty
Against
good,
the Wind.
and then he
Yeah, where's Danny? I know what
Oasis, 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 Oasis.
Yeah, I don't like that clip.
That's cute. Yeah.
Imagine that. See, I want to speak to Jordan's bad album. As bad as those album covers are, I think they're at least interesting. For me,
Yeah.
this is just sitting right here. But this is a bad album cover because it's completely uninteresting.
Oh, I hate those
this is a horrible album cover. It's just
well, at least you can. They're trying to sell it with the songs. So people most likely get interested in the songs.
I get that, but it's boring. It's like movies. Bad movies can be really good. Yeah. No, I call them. Sometimes I pronounce it J and accidentally, and sometimes I don't. But I didn't. I said Jorgen. Jorgen is how I try to say it. But
I don't know. We got Jeff over there and Yo down there.
It's been months.
Hi, my name is Jorgen. We have been on together stream 9 million times.
Yeah. No, I know. It's just been months since I've said your name because I haven't
been busy.
You're forgiven. It's very easy to forget that.
On Sundays, I couldn't do this. So in mom jail.
Believe it or not, I think I would take a boring album cover over a cover where it looks like fellas just finishing milking a cow.
Okay. Whatever you say.
But here's the thing. I'm willing to bet that you love an album cover where 4 guys just pissed on a piece of concrete. I'll bet you love that album cover. And, that's technically that's an awful album cover. And you all know what album I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I like it
Awful
better
album
than the
cover.
Pet Sounds cover.
Everybody loves that album cover.
That's rock and roll, baby. Pee on that wall.
There you go.
I know. That's why we have stuff like this. You're like, ugh.
Look, put up there a
I
minute.
find that a great album cover.
Put it up there again, Doc. Because I want to. Okay, I was going to say it's "Do You Know Jesus" by Uncle Wes and Nancy Wheeler. And what's the little guy's name? Woody. Oh, Woody
I want to
Wheeler.
say it's one of the absolute worst places and worst kind of colors they've chosen for the band names. You can see
where's the lady got one of her hands though?
Ooh. I don't know why just ventriloquist dummies look so scary. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, see, the White Album cover is just blank, but it's a great album cover.
Right,
because no one had ever done anything like that before.
Yeah.
Well, that's why it's great. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And had the Beatles embossed on it, which is something else. So, like that was like a game changer. All those album covers were game changers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, like like they pissed in an obelisk.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was a kiosk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'd like to do an album cover pissing on a kiosk in McDonald's.
What is? I don't know. What is this?
What do you say about this album cover? It says a collection of unknown hits with just a blue background on the CD.
Oh,
this is something that makes you really want to rush and buy it.
Yeah, that's not a great
A
album.
collection unknown hits.
Hello to Yak, Yef, Yim, Jorgen, and Yo.
Okay.
See, my thing, if I was at the thrift store and I found Doc's album of the week sitting there, I'd buy it. Which makes it not a bad album cover. That cover sold me. I'm like, all right, I'm buying this.
Yeah, well, Henry, nobody likes that Pet Sounds cover. Everybody is pretty well unanimous that that's dumb.
Mm-hmm.
So, Pet Sounds, indeed.
There's one.
Hello. Boogie Woogie.
Boogie Woogie Rock and Roll.
So, like,
playing pool with the guys?
Table with a bunch of little people on it?
They're
trying to play pool with the guys on it.
Weird.
Okay.
That's weird.
Indeed.
If you piss on a kiosk at McDonald's, you get a quarter pound with cheese.
Yeah.
I can't make those dang things work.
Just don't say what you have to do to get the
How are we
prize.
gonna have those things?
Yeah.
What do you got to do?
I go through the drive-through, and then I get somebody who can't speak English.
Yeah. Or doesn't know how to do change. Or
Hey, I just found a new rag to clean my car with.
Oh, good.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, hey. Ooh.
Just kidding.
Ooh.
yeah.
I
He
don't
is a country western singer.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a classic cover. Yes, I will agree.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's never mind the one where the little baby walked.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, that one. Okay.
No.
See, I don't listen
like
to
that
Nirvana.
cover.
Sorry.
The interesting thing is, if the music wouldn't have been stolen, been what it was so successful, would the album covers be seen as classic still?
I don't agree with that with Abbey Road, but it's one of the most.
Most
nice one.
iconic, but it certainly is.
Iconic. What about with the Beatles? That's iconic.
Yeah, that's a good the American counterpart. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Joe, I know you're not watching that Dan Monroe guy, but he did a whole video about Abbey Road.
I haven't been watching. Just like I haven't been watching Werewolf of Washington.
Yeah, but he got further than Peter Boothroyd though. he got into the darn thing. Like, here I am with Studio A. So he made buddies with one of the guys, and they come on in and see our recording equipment. So he
I
really
think I got a
in.
hernia. Hurt me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pet sounds has become iconic for stupidity.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Tim. Tim's internet's acting up.
Tim go poof. He's about to go poof.
Good timing because he likes Pet Sounds.
I don't even like the record it comes in. Oh, poof.
Oh,
back.
man.
Come back,
Ouch.
Tim, if you can.
I'm off camera for a minute. Ouch.
Okay.
You got called the doctor. Put the
Mhm.
lime in the coconut.
Yes. Well, it's 15 minutes after 1 hour. What's the time for?
I'm going to have to leave by 6-ish anyway.
Okay.
If not sooner.
All right.
So when I leave, people don't think, oh, he's just leaving because of me or whoever it is.
Jeff, are you insinuating it's time for a commercial?
Yeah, it might be. It's possible.
I don't have one.
You don't know commercial time?
I don't have
Brandon?
one. No, I just have the
Bring
web.
you on into the temps, and we're all doing okay. Wow, 750 degrees in Gila Bend right now, and 1,270 in Ahwatukee. Now,
That takes the vote as the worst clip.
Yeah.
What is the point of that?
The temperatures.
It's so high.
I like how it can be 30. I like how it can be 30,000 degrees in one area and not close after that. Only 65.
Now, what's this? Is Astro's profile picture season? I don't know. Let me look.
Well, of course.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I'd say so.
Come on, man.
I'm not sure what Cesar Romero's doing there. It looks like I've seen better ones.
Batman.
Do I still have the near just for you? I've got.
Oh God.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, I still got it. Oh, there.
I guess I'm the only one who is so young that I connect Cesar Romero with the Falcon Crest.
Falcon Crest. Return to Falcon Crest. Trying to do his voice.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, I'm back. Maybe.
Yeah,
Let's see.
did you pull out your
That's
foot by accident?
My internet's just not good today.
Oh, Brandon's leaving. Au revoir.
Yeah, Brandon.
So
Au revoir.
Come
long.
back.
Leave a like when you
Don't
leave.
forget the ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Henry was hoping Brandon would come up. Well,
Oh, that'd be nice.
maybe some people have better things to do.
Yeah.
When
it's
is Henry
Mother's
going to
Day.
come up? Come on, Henry. You got to come up. I know.
His
I know
parents
what you're
won't
gonna
let
say.
him.
Yeah, that's pretty it.
Go to
Don't
bed,
you?
Henry.
Don't you get up there with those old guys. Yeah. They'll
That's-
corrupt you.
That's true. You know, like
Yeah.
21-year-old people should be hanging around with 60-year-olds.
He's 21.
Yeah, oh, no, he's 21. Yay.
Good Lord. My
I
son
know.
is 30. I have a 30-year-old son.
I'm not
Okay.
saying.
Jeez.
I don't
I
understand.
hate to admit.
What is with this cat stuff? Ah.
I hate to spoil you to you, but we have had people here that are younger than Henry Lemon.
Yeah.
Jack
Okay.
Track.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not on my channel.
He's not very often, but yeah.
It's an
Who
18
cares?
rule. I got to be 18 to be on my channel.
He is now.
Go hang with Mason.
Mason is busy.
Exactly.
He's sacking his groceries. So he's, got a job.
Well, he's learning a lot of things from older guys.
I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What was his name?
What's all that stuff?
JorgenS has stuff, Doc.
Well, I saw Pet Sounds in the front.
What was Jorgen
I
doing? What?
actually had a pickup from last week and this
Okay.
week.
Great. A lot of stuff.
And last week I was at the car boot sale that was at the main square in my city.
Well, really? Okay.
And one guy sold records for $1, and
Mm-hmm.
I bought myself a lemon.
Ooh, Julian.
Yeah.
Okay.
He bought a lemon.
Nice.
We have some.
Oh, yeah, Henry.
A nice star.
This is some really nice soap.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I haven't heard it. Gloria Lynn. I have no idea who she was, but I looked. It was Lee Ritenour and Ray Parker on guitar, so it can't be all that. It sounds really nice.
Okay. You have Sheila E.
Sheila E.
Yeah, this is Love Bizarre album.
I love that song, Love Bizarre.
Yeah.
I got the single Love Bizarre from Robert Z and VCLT once.
Ah.
And
Pointer Sisters.
Oh, the Pointer Sisters, yeah.
This was really risk-taking because I have two Pointer Sisters albums from the 70s. One is really good, one is not that good because it's Pointer Sisters goes rock and roll. So this could be either way, and unfortunately, this is still a Pointer Sisters goes rock and roll. I'm gonna give it a chance, but I have no high hopes for it. I was hoping that it was more soulish. Another Ellington.
Oh, okay.
I love the Sweets that Ellington did.
The Sweet. We just heard of them earlier.
No, not the Sweets. The Sweet.
Oh, the Sweet.
Okay.
And there are two of them that I have never seen before. This was and some Hammond organ.
Oh, okay.
Hammond jazz.
The big beat Hammond. Yes.
Nothing to do with the British genre big beat. So this was the 2 weeks, the past 2 weeks.
Interesting stuff.
Wow, that's a lot.
There you go.
You can tell Henry's young because he's looking forward to his birthday.
Well, happy birthday coming up, Henry.
Nobody looks forward to their birthday.
Because
you won't see anymore. He's
right. No, he's gone. Because for me, Henry, I'm going to be singing a Beatles song in September. When I'm 64.
That's something.
Oh, brother. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to singing that. Brad, how come you're not up here? I wonder.
Yeah, Brad, we got an open spot.
Yeah.
I have a nice book also to show.
Yes. Oh, another book?
Oh, wait a minute. What do we got?
About?
Kalanka!
In Sweden, they have released this Kalanka magazine in complete issue. From, the date from 1947 until maybe not today, but when the series ended. And this is the first one. So this is Donald Duck comics from the very first 1948.
Ooh, the very first.
Oh, okay.
Oh, barely colored at all. Ooh.
So this is the first Donald Duck album. It's worth millions today. Those who have it.
What is Huey, Dewey, and Louie in Swedish?
Knatte, Fnatte, och Chatte.
It's all the same name.
Knatte, Fnatte, and Chatte.
Sounds like the same thing.
And I paid 20 cents for this.
Whoa! Whoa!
And it's really nice shape, so I'm very satisfied.
Oh yeah, that's going to Florida. Yeah.
Ooh, good condition.
Yeah, Brad's in Florida or coming back or going or wherever.
Oh yeah, he was going to Bananas.
Be careful, Brad.
Yeah, Brad. I gotta say, oh my God, it's an honor to be on the same chat as Brad. It's an absolute honor.
Hey, Patrick.
Yeah, courtesy of Invisible Ray.
Yes. You got the right Patrick mentioned the right Huey name there.
Yeah, we have to deal with Henry now.
Mm-hmm.
He's not coming up today. He needs to lose weight.
Okay.
Chop off your head.
Like he's talking to a bunch of fat people anyway.
Yeah.
It's so
a bunch of old fat people. Yeah. Drive carefully, Brad.
I meant to hit this one.
And Brad's going all over Florida just to go to a Banana Republic. I don't understand.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding.
Snatty, and Natney.
Chatte.
Chatte.
Okay.
I don't understand if if your name, that's your name, Huey, Dewey, Louie. That's your name.
No,
I
not
don't
in
understand
Sweden.
translations of names.
Yeah.
Easier for Swedish children to pronounce it.
Okay.
That's harder to pronounce. Natty, fatty, and jetty.
I mean, if you are like 7 and 8 years old and you're going to and you're from Sweden, you don't know what thing English, and you're going to pronounce you, do, and Louis. I think it's easier for them to pronounce knatte, fnatte, chatte.
It wasn't easy for me.
No, that's because you're not born Swedish, you idiot.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Jorgen, what is Mickey Mouse in Sweden?
You really need to bring that up.
Well,
Mickey Mouse, don't you get it? That's the name.
Sweden, Mickey Mouse name is Musse Pig.
What?
Musse Pig.
Pig with 2 G's. So
No, but did you ever notice? Like, suppose they're talking about Elvis Presley, right? They say, "I'm just blah, 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 Elvis Presley." Blah, 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 blah. They leave the name. They leave the name in English.
Yeah.
Or John Lennon, John Lennon.
Yeah, but it's not often 8-year-olds listen to Elvis and John Lennon.
Oh my God, I'm gonna meet Beetle Brad.
Yeah. So what is Porky Pig in Sweden?
Oh my gosh.
If a mouse is a pig in Sweden, what is Porky Pig?
I need to Google that. Porky Pig.
What would a pig be?
Porky Mouse.
Yeah,
Mouse
probably.
is a pig. I wonder what a pig is.
I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of amazing too. Yeah.
He's eating lots of peanuts.
That's what it is. Yeah. Well, anyway,
Yeah,
Brad's
yeah.
on his way to Florida. Almost an hour to go.
Drive carefully, Brad.
Going to Florida, you got it made, Beetle Brad.
Wow.
That's the best place to live, except for the hurricanes.
Mm-hmm. And the alligators.
Try Oklahoma.
Well, Oklahoma's fun. It's like.
I think that
yeah.
We went to the lake last weekend, didn't see a single tornado, not one.
Yeah, but
Porky Pig's name in Sweden is 2 things. Either Porky Gris. Gris is pig in
Porky
Pig.
Porky Gris.
Porky Gris. Gris.
Porky Gris.
Sounds like Porky Grease.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, Grease, that's gray in French.
I don't speak French. I don't know.
The hell is this crap we're listening to? God, awful. Round trip.
No, it's not. It's not.
Crap they listen to over there, man. I mean, at the record store, I mean.
Okay.
No idea what that was. It sounded like something fell down the stairs.
Yeah, there's something called Round Trip. What's the name of the album? Hold on. Well, the Round Trip is the name of the album. Who's the artist? So... God, awful. Chick Corea, Miles. Is it Miles Davis? A group of people. I'm like, what? Sounds like a bunch of school kids banging on pots and pans.
Let's just say it's avant-garde jazz. Need I say more?
Oh, is that what it is?
Okay.
Jazz,
Who's first?
Jazz.
I
You
vote.
don't need to play notes. You need to play melodies. You just play. That's kind of jazz I hate.
I'm 5'11" myself.
Well, then you win.
Do I? Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't even think Jorgen is 5'11".
I'm 6'3".
No way.
Okay. Wow, is it hot down here? My goodness, it is unbelievable. But yes, we're on the road again. Oh, there's the stair.
Hey, say hey, Ringo. Peace and love.
Yeah, nice. Oh, Astro Zombie 6'2".
Okay.
Huh. I don't know. Who cares? Why is that important?
It isn't important.
They asked me how tall it was, and
why are you telling me this?
Yeah.
Hair is important.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody here's got hair.
Yeah.
So I can say that.
Wait a minute. Jeff is hiding his hair.
I know, but I still got some.
Got hair on there.
Yeah.
Oh, too bright.
Yeah, but Doc, now I got to get a haircut. I hate haircuts.
I was just looking at mine in the mirror today.
I'm not crazy about him.
It's a little fluffy, but not bad.
Timothy
You
is
like
left
the
out
Wolfman.
because Timothy's left out because he's the only one that has no glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, I need glasses. I don't have any glasses where I can read the. If I wore my glasses, I couldn't read anything that anybody was saying.
Well, I'm wearing the wrong glasses for the computer. It's supposed to be a mid-range, and I don't have a mid-range. I'm looking through the reading parts.
Yeah,
that's not good.
And I went to the eye doctor the other day, and I'm just getting distance glasses. So maybe eventually I'll buy another pair for reading. But right now I'm just doing distance.
You can borrow mine.
Ooh, Henry is short. Ooh,
you're short.
Okay.
Ooh. So I'm shorter.
Yeah. I'm 5'11" and my son is 6'1". So,
yeah. I used to be 5'7", but I could be 5'6" now.
I'm 5'6".
Yeah.
I was 5'7".
Well, we're supposed to shrink as we get older. So if I was 5'7", I must be 5'6" now. That's why in the supermarket they make these top shelves so that you have to climb to get the jar of peanut butter or something.
You have to get that little thingy, and you're not supposed to climb on the shelves. Yeah.
I do that.
I got no problem with shelves. I mean, I always get them down for my girlfriend when we're there. She's 5'1".
I put my foot on the bottom shelf, grab onto another one. Can I hoist myself? Grab that jar. Got it.
And all those glass bottles come tumbling down.
And I'm sorry, poor Boo Boo. You know, like he's like 5'1" or something.
Mm.
So he's got all these top shelves, and even I can barely reach them. Here's what you're looking for, kid. You know,
and I'm 7'4".
Oh, this is an important question. Joe, did you ever get into fights in your teens and 20s?
Nope.
Like
I never got into fights. If anything came close, I always talked my way out of them and used ingenuity.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. I thought Joe liked kitty cats.
I do, not when they're going, or whatever that thing was.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on, you like kitty cats.
I like cats. I just don't like the when they do it saying these noises.
I don't know. I still think that one is fake, but it's funny though.
You don't say.
They're all fake.
Doc, do you still have the two kitties having the conversation one?
No, I think I got rid of that one.
Oh, that one was great.
No, I think I killed that one.
Watch out for the scary thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Whatever the heck that thing is.
Not that one? Not that
Yeah.
one? No, I think I got rid of that one. I know I have this other one.
He thinks he's so funny, that Zeus.
I
don't understand how you can think that one is scary. I mean, it's a lion dancing in the suit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Henry, you know, like Big Cat, like it's got to be funny.
Yeah,
I haven't seen anything funny yet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey Tim, do you still have your snowman?
Yes, but it fell on Thursday's show, and it's still behind because I have a broken arm and I can't get it.
Oh.
So I have it, but it's back where I can't.
Well, Henry wants to start politics up.
Yeah.
No, I think he means the clip that he had with Trump.
Yeah.
No, I'm
You
getting.
better be scared of him.
I'm getting requests for clips.
Okay.
Can't find it. Too many things in the Rolodex. Come on, where are you? Hi, Joe. I know you don't like this one either. Damn, I can't find him. Oh, there he is.
That's terrifying. Wow. I like that. It's a good horror the clip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a little kid that scared me.
Whoops, wrong button again. Or what he means by the Trump?
And you know the one. Why don't you have a Biden one where he's going, duh?
I should.
With yelling.
I should. Okay, come on.
Not him. Okay.
that kid's not retired here yet.
A little, maybe not that close.
Ah!
I know. I add at least 2 more a week, and then I delete a couple, so I don't have the 2 cats arguing.
Okay.
So,
Come on, man.
No, I don't need a clip of Biden going, "Come on, man." You need one of him going, "Duh, where am I?" or something like that.
I'm signing off because I'm going to bed now.
Okay. See you, Jorgen. Have a good night.
So long. See you next time.
Night. See you later. Okay, we have 2 open places.
We do.
Yeah. Have some time left.
We have 2 open places. That's enough for you, Henry.
Yes, come on up.
One for each hand or something. I don't know. Tim without his snowman is not as good as Batman and Robin says. The worst is yet to come.
I have my snowman. I just can't get to him.
You can't get to it right now.
I know where he is.
Ever see the cop who's a congressman now, Clay Hoggins? No.
Don't think so. No.
No. I don't know what that means. No.
No.
No. I steal some of the clips from other people. You know, like other people throw clips in, and if somebody has a video that I'm watching, all of a sudden they throw something in, I go, I like it. I'm gonna steal that from you. So that's where I get them from mostly. Yeah.
Whatever.
Politics. I don't care.
No.
Well, look at the things Chris Christie says about him.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Come on now, dog.
Wow, Mickey Dolen's mother's good looking. And she looks like she's like a modern woman, not from 1948.
Yeah.
Oh. Are you leaving too, Patrick? God not. Good
night, man. That's enough fun here for one day, huh?
What's Woolco? It was like a department store like Kmart.
Oh, up in Canada?
It's gone now.
Okay. It's gone.
History.
I don't think we had Woolworths, which was part of the chain. But
but when he makes a mistake, it's a mistake. The other guy, everything he says is mistakes.
Yeah.
Were there Woolco stores in America?
There might be, but there weren't
Not
anywhere
here.
I lived. Just Woolworths.
Not here. No.
Because we had 2 Woolco stores here.
No.
Yeah. We didn't.
And
But when our mall opened, we had a McGrory's, which was owned by Woolworths.
Yeah, we had one here.
I'm going to get out of here because I'm tired of Henry and his politics crap.
Nice going, Henry.
Yeah, see, you chased off Joe.
Maybe people like because I'm tired of it, and we live in a world. I can't say too much because I could say a lot of stuff, But you gotta watch.
We live in a world where you can argue for 8 days, and you're not going to change my mind, and I'm not going to change.
But some things are permitted to you can say today, and some things you can't say.
Yeah.
If this was the 1950s, there were certain things you had a certain side you had to be on. These days, there's a certain side you got to be on, and I'm sick of that. To tell you the truth.
Yep. Me too.
But this all started again from Henry again.
Wait, there's somebody you might want to talk to. Even Schnee.
Hey, Steve, what's up?
Schnee came up at perfect timing.
Why are you going to leave?
Probably because I said I was going to leave. That's why he came up.
No. I was actually going to come up about 2 minutes ago, but my microphone wasn't working, so I had to fiddle around with it for a little bit.
Oh.
Well, nice to see you anyway. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother Day.
I had a friend, Ray, who used to say mother's only half a word. Like,
What's the other half?
Well, you see, I say that it's also for men because men are actually the mother day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So how's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Terrific.
Really good.
Tim, it's good to see you back home.
Yeah, back in my native territory.
Yeah, when you got back in the house, how many dead rats were around since you weren't there to feed them?
None. None.
Lucky for that.
House is fine. Cleaned up this room finally, sort of. It's much better than it was.
Not
'Cause
tripping over.
This is the room where I fell twice, so there was stuff everywhere because I'm grabbing as I'm going down, and
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
better.
If next time if you drop your phone or whatever, don't bother picking it up. Whatever it was.
Well, no,
that
I
made-
was plugging it in. I was charging
Okay.
it. And the wall thing is very loose. It comes out of the wall all the time, and I was trying to put it back in the plug. And
Oh. Well, why don't you go ahead and do that now, and let's see what happens. We'll all be here to call 911 for you.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm good.
He doesn't want to risk it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm just listening in, like I always listen in when I'm working and doing stuff.
Working
then
on a Sunday. Ew.
I work 7 days a week.
Ew.
I have to be able to afford CDs and groceries and prescription meds and to pay Tim's rent.
Brad says, "Hey, Steven."
Hey, Brad.
He's
I
traveling.
hope you're not. Oh, okay. His wife is driving. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Driving and
Brad doesn't drive.
Brad's car. Brad has one of these unique cars that has like a walking stick in front of it and taps the road as it goes. So
Sorry, Brad. Yeah. Okay.
So, Joe, today,
Yeah.
it's vinyl, right?
Been vinyl for the last several days.
I know.
It stayed vinyl.
I know. It's so.
That's the way to go. Vinyl snow. I like both. It's simple as that, like we were talking about. But
I bought an album yesterday. First album I bought.
oh well, a vinyl, you mean?
Yeah.
A record? You bought a record?
I bought a record.
A record.
And it was a double, and I didn't even know it was a double when I bought it. Because Walmart is having most Walmart are having a record clearance right now. There's a bunch of stuff for $10 and $15.
They're clearing out.
Yeah, but they have nothing they want.
So I found something I've been looking at for over 2 years at Walmart, but I wasn't going to spend $36 on it. But I'll spend 15.
I wanted that Britney Spears album too.
No. They did have Britney Spears.
What'd you get?
Though.
Taylor Swift's reissue?
They really did.
Mm-hmm.
This
1889 or whatever it's called.
Most of you, but it interests me. It's a Velvet Underground tribute.
Oh, okay.
I can see myself.
Record set. Michael Stipe is on it, which is interesting because he doesn't release much anymore. But there's Courtney Barnett's on it. I like her. Thurston Moore's on it. Iggy Pop's on it.
Thurston Howell.
Who actually does the song "I'll Be Your Mirror" on that album?
Courtney Barnett.
Oh, okay.
She's probably my favorite person on this.
Oh,
so
wow.
that could be good.
Yeah,
that's good.
Well, yeah. So yeah, I bought this. I start looking through these records, and I'm like, I got this. There's the price tag. I wasn't joking. There's the original price tag. I took the other one off, but I read the original.
Oh wow!
$34.97.
$35. Yeah.
$15. Yeah. But I'm started looking through these records, and I'm like, I wonder if that Velvet Underground album will be in here. And sure enough, it was. I was like, yes.
Well, in instead of advertising like half off or $15 whatever, they should just have a bin that says vinyl at CD prices.
If you're going to keep on being a snob against vinyl, I'm going to go clobber you.
I am not a snob of vinyl dog. If people are buying music, I could.
I know that's what you said. You say you couldn't care as long as it's physical media.
Yeah, physical media, but vinyl sucks. No. Actually, the other day I was thinking, how how I, look, I don't necessarily, I've never been, I mean, I like a lot of popular bands, but I mean, my whole journey through life has really been to discover bands, and a lot of bands that maybe were big in Australia or England or Germany or wherever, or Holland, or the Netherlands. I'm sorry, for all you Dutch people. So I'm always constantly in search of music. So a lot of the music that I've liked have not sold very well. So you can probably find a lot of that music in the dollar bins. So I would love to actually maybe go through and find some of my favorite albums, which are probably not going to be very expensive, and just like how I have them framed in the hallway, just have a little section or a little area where I actually have vinyl LPs. But then I think, what's the point? I'm never going to own a turntable. But they're kind of like photo albums to me. Every time I look at an album cover, the 12 by 12, it reminds me of a certain moment in time. And, that's why I like it. Yeah, Bay City Rollers right there. Is that the Would You Like It or the Rock and Roll Love Letter?
Rock and Roll Love Letter. But it's the idea that vinyl is cool because the artwork is nice and big. And you can frame it and put it on your wall, just like...
Yeah. Well, I think that people that are fascinated by artwork just because it's big probably have little wieners. So it's no, I'm just kidding there. But no, I do love the fact, the LPs. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's more than that. It's like, whoa, look at the size of that. Whoa.
Because there was something, in fact, when
don't throw a record.
That's what happened to Coco.
when Ronnie and I were doing our Kiss thing, there were a couple song titles that I'd forgotten on a CD or whatever. I looked at the back of the CD, and I don't have good eyesight to begin with, but then realizing that they just shrunk down the original artwork, I couldn't even read the song titles. And then yesterday, when I was trying to plug in a new keyboard for a computer I have in the other room, the instructions were so small, I had to pull out my phone, turn on the camera, and zoom in and read them that way. But the thing about CD booklets is they do shrink the artwork down, and that is frustrating. But again, if I can't read immediately the back of the album cover, I'm still happy because I paid $12 for it, not $37.99.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, records have gotten stupid the last. That's why I came on here. I wanted to tell people that didn't know about this Walmart thing, because there is some good stuff, basic stuff that some people might not have that they might want to get. Like they had Carole King's Tapestry on orange vinyl for $15.
Oh, really? Wow.
Roy Orbison album. They had a few good, mostly modern stuff, but God, they only had about 30 copies of that latest Adele album that killed Record Store Day a year ago because they couldn't print stuff because they were making so many of those. Those were $10.
Wow.
Seriously?
Yeah.
And
how much for that one?
That's priceless, Doc. You can't even put it.
That's in the free bin. Please take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you when Rhino Records opened in Westwood. I wasn't there, but I read about, and I'm pretty sure I told you this, that their gimmick, or the funny thing is, they would pay customers a nickel to take a copy of the Danny Bonaducci solo album because they had a couple boxes of it.
Oh, wow.
So that was like the funny thing, going on then. It's like there you would get the, if you agreed to take it, they would pay you a nickel.
Uh-huh.
That's
now it's a $50 bill or more.
Yeah. I know, but you have to pay them.
Yeah, I know. How things change, though.
Yeah, I was going to mention though, if anybody's looking for new music,
I am.
He is.
No, Joe, you're not.
No, I'm not. Damn right, I'm lying.
Yeah. Joe's going, no, the Beatles isn't the only thing I listen to. I also listen to John Lennon. I also listen to Paul McCartney. I also listen to Ringo Starr. And I also listen to George Harrison.
Bob Dylan.
I listen to Traveling Wilburys.
And Simon and Garfunkel.
Within the last month.
And Bobby Gentry.
Joe bought a new piece of music within the last month. It was a Ringo Starr EP.
Yeah, exactly. But no. For anybody
And
out
Melissa
there,
Etheridge.
is the new Gospel Beach is good.
Yeah.
And same label like the Uni Boys is on and Thomas Walsh. It's a label called Curation Records. Really critically successful. But Gospel Beach, one word, and they're not gospel, and it's not beach music. And then the new Tim might know these gals and guys. Camera Obscura.
I've heard of them.
I've heard of them too.
Scottish, and female vocals, just great pop. The other thing I've been listening to, and I'll probably make a CD junkie. I'll just show you one more thing. There's this great label called Subjangle, which is bands across the world from UK and all across Europe and America, stuff like that. It's an indie label, and I think it's more of a deal that they come out like Subjangle helps promote the bands as opposed to they don't sign contracts or whatever. But there's a group called 3 a.m. Again, and it's mostly like indie acoustic. But the vocals are almost like sunshine pop vocals, but they're buried back in the mix and very ethereal. So if you love just great harmonies that remind you of like the Association or something like that, but they're mixed back and with some echo, so they almost sound haunting. And I'll eventually feature something. And then I'm editing a BMX Bandits interview, and then I'm going to be doing an NRBQ video, and it never ends. There's just so much great music out there that isn't the Beatles.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I know. And it's all from
That's
like
on CD.
1920 to like 1985. not all of it, but
yeah, and it's all on CD, Joe.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, let's get that vinyl quality, folks.
Well, you can get vinyl quality. You just have to put the needle down, record it, transfer it to CD, and then it'll sound great in your car.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I like how you come here on a CD oriented channel and talk this stuff.
Oh, I'll go I go anywhere and talk about CDs. But I mean, the thing is CDs are just a better deal for me. And like I said, I don't have anybody. But I just can't. I can't invest money back into vinyl again. All my vinyl was gone 30 years ago.
I understand.
That's just.
What was the name
like
of that
paying for a new arm for Tim? What was that, Doc?
What was this, Joe? What was the name of that?
Liliac.
Oh, I thought it was the Cowsills.
No.
No. Oh.
Liliac.
Yeah.
Like I say, I happened to hear them. I liked it. So I was interested, but I don't feel like I'm,
Was it a hard rock group that you talked
about?
Was it? Were they hard rock? Is that what they were?
I don't know if they're heavy metal or hard rock.
Okay.
I get that whole thing about what is it? Headbanger? Is it heavy metal? Is it punk? I mean, I don't get into so many labels. Is it
right? But it's heavy. It's not singer-songwriter stuff.
Right? No, it's heavy stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
But then I looked in the record stores, and they don't have them in the record stores. So they only have them in their websites, independent. So I didn't like it that much.
Yeah.
It's not as good as the latest Kalianka album.
As the what? The latest what?
Kalianka.
What the hell is that?
Jorgen knows. Jorgen.
Yeah.
Collects Kalianka.
Oh, that's Jorgen? I thought it was Jeff.
Hello, pig. No, I mean.
And
Kaleanka. Kalianka.
I still like watching Ed's channel. He always has some cool Elvis stuff.
Well, I just saw him today at the record store.
Oh, did you?
Oh.
Sure did.
Wow. In real life, there he was.
Yeah, I ran into him.
I'm crazy.
Then I helped him up.
Oh yeah, I hope you said excuse me after you ran into him.
Yeah. I should bring some of my stuff in that I got recently, but I'm still supposed to make a video, another finds video, and I got CDs to show. I showed the CDs here. I got to put them on another
That's okay. Nobody watches this anyway, so you.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, you can do it.
No, I don't mind debuting stuff here. Yeah, like Frankie Ford Sea Cruise album.
Oh, wow.
It's like so cool. It's like, I like relics.
Gotta make room for them, though.
Yes, sir.
Joe, here's something that came to my mind last night. About the whole vinyl thing is like, let's say, I was just talking a little bit about the stuff I wanted to get on vinyl. I'd like to, but I only want to buy vinyl that was around during that time. So let's say Depeche Mode, Speak and Spell, or I'm just throwing that out there, or First Partridge Family album, whatever. I want to get it when that group was still together. I want to get a copy from back then. I'm not getting it because it's like a better pressing. It's just it existed back then. I don't want to buy a Beatles magazine talking about the Beatles in the past tense, or I don't want to buy an Elvis magazine talking about Elvis in the past tense. I want to own something that was released when this artist was still alive, or the group was still alive, or when that was a new release. And I don't want to buy reissues or reproductions or anything like that. So if I was going to buy vinyl, I'm not necessarily that interested. If it has too much wear and tear on the vinyl, it's just that it existed from a certain time period. It's a time capsule. And so that's the kind of vinyl that I would buy.
I see shit, the blind man. I got you. But that's what I do usually.
Yeah, you see, when Joe's on a vinyl kick, he's a lot nicer to me. But now it's like we're enemy channels. Yeah, Joe, whatever.
No, I don't notice that. But I sometimes whatever, we're playing, but I don't think you realize sometimes you kind of come off that way too to people though. Teasing me, Tim this, Tim that. I know you're joking, but we joking too a lot of times. People.
Yeah, but Tim is that.
Oh, there you go. I forget what you said already because of my short-term memory loss, but
Yeah. No, nothing I ever say is mean-spirited unless it's off camera.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, a lot of people are on camera when he say it.
Yeah.
Right? We won't say names, but
yeah, you see, Joe, I think that's probably the thing, is that we're so used to people saying stuff and meaning it, whereas it's very difficult to sometimes differentiate, because then, since you don't know that person, and when I say intimately, I don't mean that way, but when you don't know anyone intimately, like you interact with them on a daily basis or weekly basis, sometimes it is hard to tell. So yeah, I can totally see myself as coming out that way, but nothing I ever say is mean-spirited when I'm talking on screen. It's always just for giggles.
Shits and giggles.
Yeah. So I apologize if I've ever offended anybody here on screen.
You don't have to apologize. Now, I said I was going to go 6 o'clock or so before you came on. Did you remember me saying that? I'm going to wait to 6:10 to prove myself. But I did say that, didn't I, Doc, earlier? You got to go pick up my girlfriend.
Yeah, something about going to eat or something.
I said that like 40 minutes ago. But we're going to wait a little bit.
No problem.
She'll have to wait a little bit.
I know all this fighting on here.
Making fun of my apes again.
I love the fact
apes. Those are the real apes. Come on.
Yeah, but he's going like this.
Well, he's an ape. What do you expect?
No, they don't do that. God.
Yeah, I love the fact that you leave that running just long enough, because in the movie they didn't need him walking away with the hose. They could have cut it off. Yeah. But the fact that you let that clip go that long just makes that clip even better, in my opinion.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way he plays it, but they don't all do that. Some of the actors move more like apes than others.
Yeah, I was watching when I was on Disney Plus last night. I threw on Conquest last night, and I went to the end to see if maybe they had the original ending, but they didn't. It's the theatrical one.
On Disney, boy, I can imagine them putting that. But Disney's not what it
Yeah.
used to be anyway. But I
Yeah.
can imagine them putting all that bloody stuff on Disney.
Yeah, but that ending, until they ruined it by just having the overdub voice, whatever, it was pretty intense.
I met Roddy McDowell. We talked for like an hour or something, but not continuously, off and on. Because anyway, and I said to him, I love that. I got to tell you, I said, I've always wanted to, if I've ever met you, I was going to say, I love that performance at the end of Conquest. Wasn't that grand? That's what he said. I love that speech that he gives at the end of that thing, and he's yelling and everything.
Yes.
Oh, that's a fantastic speech. Yeah. Anyway, that's the real Caesar, folks.
The world is the world is a lesser place without Roddy McDowell. I loved Roddy McDowell.
I had to do that. I had to flip the bird.
And I love Dr. Zayas.
I like the real Dr. Zayas, not that guy. Funny little apes, little monkeys. Funny, they're so funny.
I admit that there are bad shows or bad episodes, or I'm sorry, not as strong episodes as on the Hanging with Dr. Z.
Oh,
but when they are on, they are on.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Nadia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when they are on, those episodes are amazing. Especially I think the Lorraine Newman one was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Lorraine Newman, Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Yeah, when you talk about parody, that's a parody.
Yes.
When I went to see Squeeze in 1981, G.E. Smith opened for, and this is before he went to the bluesy Saturday Night Live.
He looked a little like Shemp, I always thought.
Yeah, totally. But he was in like a band that was close to kind of power pop. And he was opening for Squeeze. And we were standing in the pit, my brother and I, and turn around, friggin' there's Lorraine Newman and Gilda Radner. Front row.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason is because G.E. Smith was married to Gilda at the time.
Really?
Yeah. And we went up and, we lost it, but we grabbed a piece of paper and asked if we can get their autographs, whatever. Gilda, if you think that her smile was fantastic in pictures and stuff like that, it lit up the room. She was just kind of like, signing away, getting rid of us type thing. But she had a great smile, whereas Lorraine Newman was just, kind of like, didn't want to be bothered, but she was still nice enough to sign stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that who would have thunk that walking in to see Squeeze during the East Side Story Tour, turn around and there's Lorraine Newman and Gilda Radner in Pasadena.
Fascinating.
Yeah. So, but yeah, but then I think she left GE, or they broke up, and then and then right after that went to Gene Wilder.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which is the roughest to look at, Gene Wilder or G.E. Smith.
Right.
Wilder and Radner were in love.
Yeah, they didn't have very much time together either.
Yeah, well,
she had her cancer.
Being aside, I just saying like, oh, they look like they were in love. Well, no, they really
look like they're happy.
But that gives some of us guys a chance, thinking like, Gilda Radner was a pretty lady, attractive lady. Like I said, great smile. And if she was going to date those guys, some of us,
we have a chance.
Yeah, we have a chance with a pretty lady. Who knows?
Oh.
I always had a chance.
I'm running out of time.
I'll tell you of almost everybody who said, "Wow, you've got a chance," was when Rick Ocasek hooked up with I forget her name now.
Yeah, the model.
Yeah,
Russian model.
She's got to be a rock and roll star. That's all.
That's true.
Okay, everybody's got a chance then, because not the most attractive of men.
Well, I have to get ready because I do have to leave, and I'm running a little late now. But anyway, it's always a pleasure when Schnee comes up, and he was on my channel the other day, and we had a nice discussion, and it's a blast. So Thanks, everybody.
Well, thanks for
And,
hanging out for longer, Joe.
Mhm.
Oh, sure. And I gotta get some stuff together before I leave. And if I'm a little late, I'm a little late. That's the way it is. All right, everybody. Talk soon.
Come back soon.
All right, get up! Yeah!
Yeah, time that was
Thank
good.
goodness he's gone. Okay.
Oh, Paulina Koroskova.
Koroskova, yeah.
Yeah, Paulina Koroskova. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I was when you talk about people who don't deserve the girls that they got, first thing I thought of was Rico Kasich.
Yeah. Yeah, he's up there. There's others, but he's up there pretty good.
I think he's up there very good.
Yeah, well, he was up there very good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have another hour left.
We do?
Yeah. A whole other hour left.
Damn.
Yeah. Darn.
Oh no! Do this for another hour? Are you kidding?
Yeah, one more hour,
man.
guys. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm getting pretty bad ratings today. I don't know if we're gonna go another hour.
Mother's Day.
Well, that's the problem.
We're all having
Mother's Day.
playing croquet with mom and eating hot dogs and ice cream.
Those with physical media take the bottom row. Those in red take the left side. Well, I got physical media too.
Yeah.
I think we're all physical media.
Yeah.
We're in red, they're in blue.
Oh, okay.
But those in red are chiefly CD.
Yes. Look for bargains. Yes.
Well,
or find stuff in garbage. Yes.
Everybody but me is chiefly CD.
Yeah.
And I'm clearly have a lot of CDs too. I mean,
I see CDs on this side and albums on that side. So.
Yeah. I do both.
Well, we can mix things up. Oh,
there we go.
Now what?
That's good.
And Tim, isn't that just A through B in your collection?
Yeah.
No, but this big thing over here, this is just my various artist albums.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, it's a 4-shelf unit, and that's all various artists.
There's one.
Oh.
Ooh.
You see?
There we go. See? We didn't forget. There we go. Oh, big question. Does Tim have more vinyl or CDs?
Yeah, Tim.
I probably have more vinyl. Well, if you count 45s, I definitely have more vinyl.
That's a lot of vinyl.
Okay, he has more vinyl.
But yeah, because I probably have, I don't know, between 5 and 10,000 45s. But I probably have more than 5,000 albums too. So,
that's a
but
lot.
I have a few thousand CDs as well. So I don't know.
Yes, yeah, I was referring to the CDs and then the other CD or the other vinyl that I would buy in the future would be pretty much for the same reason, but then I wouldn't have enough money to buy the frames and I wouldn't have enough room to put them up. But it'd be the same concept.
How much are those frames?
Well, they used to be pretty cheap. You could buy like 3 for $15. Now I think they're probably $15 or $20 each.
Damn.
Now that vinyl's gone up.
Yeah.
Everything's gone up.
Yeah. Who's got Edison cylinders?
Yeah, no, thanks.
No, not yet.
Nope, sorry.
None of us have any.
I do not. Sorry. You're not Al McCougan.
No.
Yeah, that's true, Ollie. I do have a song in my system. Ollie, I'm going to tell you.
I've got a song in my system.
Ollie, I'm going to tell you the name of. I have one Al McCougan CD, or I mean not CD, song in my database besides Christmas.
Oh, okay.
It is. Just couldn't resist her with her pocket transistor.
Ooh.
There you go. Hey.
And let me see what the other thing is I have here listed. There's a song that I cannot, or that my system cannot locate, which means it's been deleted, called "In the Middle of the House." So I have to I just have to delete that from my system.
Okay.
So yeah, only that one song. Couldn't Resistor, Pocket Transistor, or whatever that was called. That's the only Alma Cogan I have.
Yeah. And how many times have you played Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer today?
How many times? How many times have I played that song? In fact, I should go. There are Christmas songs, honestly, that I will never listen to. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
That's one.
Melikalikimaka.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that. Most versions of
Santa Baby.
No, Blue Christmas.
Yeah, that's kind of a downer.
Not the Porky Pig one.
I love Elvis's performance on his version, but I cannot stand the backing vocals. It's not the JorgenS. What is that?
If you can find this version of Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, it is much better than the one that was a hit.
Version,
up on Epic Records and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
It looks like this if you find the picture sleeve. I've got this in this. I've got the good version in the Epic pictures.
See, yeah,
this is the original
Ski Lodge. Yeah.
But this is actually it's not nearly as obnoxious as when they re-recorded it for Epic.
I didn't know it was a re-recording.
No,
I think that they see that single I've seen many times. I thought that they were that the Sony version had that cover too.
No, this isn't the right cover.
Oh, okay.
It came
a different cover. It's a different cover. It's not a different.
It came in that. And I found one of these for like a dime or something one day, and I bought it just to put my good Soundwaves version in.
Okay.
It did not have a picture sleeve.
Okay, well, when you have your Christmas, well, actually, I'll do a search on the internet and see if there's, if I can hear that that original version. I'll go against my religion.
It's similar, but they don't have the echoing phrases after every line. To make it funnier, they go, I forget what they are, but then the choir, of course, behind them repeats it. It's like, oh, that's horrible. Not in this version. So it's much more tolerable.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, I've never understood comedy like if you have to explain the joke, it's not very funny.
Exactly.
Which obviously now I've discovered that none of anything that I've ever done has been funny, and it's all been misinterpreted as me being angry or being a jerk. But there was like if you're listening to a song and it says, and I stepped in a bucket of poo, and then you hear backing vocals going bucket of poo. It's just not funny anymore.
Yeah, that's what they did to Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. And if you listen to the original one, it's not in there, and it's just so much better. And they're playing it straight.
No, Joe, I'm kidding, Joe.
They're not playing it straight. The lines are supposed to be funny. They're doing a funny voice or going up or whatever. In the original one, they're not. They're just playing it straight, and it's just much better.
Amazing.
Better.
Joe, I'm kidding. Yes, see, it doesn't work.
Who wants to come back?
So he's right.
Oh, he's okay. He's being delayed.
Yes.
I say don't let him back. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Sure you would.
Now I have to go back and listen to that. I just hope I don't hit the Sony version or the Epic version.
Probably will.
Oh wait, Joe's on the road.
Okay, he's in the car.
Grandma Got Run Over by a
Hey,
yeah.
Drive safe.
what is all this Christmas talking, mate?
Well, we waited until you left.
Yeah. You don't have to listen. You had things.
I'm asking you why you guys are talking about Christmas and
Oh, Joe, I want you to do one thing, Joe. Look outside your window right now, and you know what you're going to see? You're going to see city sidewalks, busy sidewalks.
No, they're all on. As a matter of fact, the sun's looking. Look at the sun. Do you believe this? It was cloudy and miserable all day. The sun came out. I want sun. I want warmth. Christmas in May. Hello.
No, Christmas.
I'm just having fun with you guys.
I know.
You know. I mean, I
Come on, man.
I'm just having fun.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Oh, Joe froze. See, it is Christmas.
Oh, no. Yeah. It's freezing, Joe. It's freezing. It's wintertime.
Yeah.
Oh, now that's in my head.
Oh.
City sidewalks. Busy.
Hello?
Joe, come back.
Hello.
We can almost hear you.
I
Almost.
got a dead spot here. I can't hear any of you.
Okay. There we go. You're back.
There we go.
How's this?
Yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's possible. We could see Joe get pulled over for being on.
Yeah, next. Oh, he's gone.
Whoa.
Next
Ah.
week, cops.
Whoa.
That was
Mayo
rude,
gets a ticket.
Doc. To
Whoa.
kick Joe off the stream. Rude.
I know. Jeez.
All right, get up.
Oh no, he's trying again.
Come back, Joe.
Trying again.
There we go.
Tim told him to do that, Joe.
Am I here? Am I on?
Yeah, you're on.
Yes.
No, you're not on, Joe.
How come I can't? All I see is a black screen. I forgot that where I was driving is a dead spot.
Yeah, you're on.
Yeah, you're there.
Well, I can't see any. Oh, I should press comment. I'm driving, by the way.
Yeah.
Are you going to buy veal?
I can't. I cannot see anything. I can hear, but I can't see anything. Anyway, humbug for Christmas in May and July. Humbug. But I do like the novelty song, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. It's comical. And yes, I like the Patsy or whatever their name is. What it is funny, it is comical. Shows you I have a good sense of humor.
Yeah, because we've been saying
The original was much better. It is Elmo and Patsy. They just had to re-record it for Epic.
Oh, yeah, I don't know which one I like, though. But the only one I ever hear is
the one that gets played on the radio. That's the Epic one. I've never heard the original on the radio, except Dr. Demento used to play the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Demento. Lots of good memories there.
Yeah.
Yep. I learned so much from Dr. Demento. I really did. I learned
Fell in a bucket of shaving cream.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I was
now all I got
is
is
a pole,
man. All I got now is comments. What the heck?
So are you driving to pick up the girlfriend, Joe, or are you going to pick up dinner, or what are you doing?
Yes, that's what I'm doing, and I got to get there alive. So I will talk to you later.
Okay.
If you can do me a favor. You can.
What's that?
Wow. If you guys can kick me out of here because I don't know how to do it from here. I can't do it.
Okay, kick him out.
Okay, kick him out.
Okay, he's gone. See you later, Joe.
Yay!
Yay! Joe. Yeah.
Get him out of here.
Well, gives me another opportunity to say, thank goodness he's gone. Okay.
I know. Oh.
All right, get up.
So, but I should actually get going because I have to go continue editing interviews and doing all that kind of and working and
stay and dance with us. That's my favorite part.
It's so funny.
I like the woman.
Yes,
tapping her butt. I think that's funnier.
Oh.
I'm just trying to think if there's any other music related thing. Actually, one of my Facebook friends. Usually, when I have a lot of really good friends who send me things, but one of my Facebook friends just decided that he thought that I would like this band called Quivers. Not Robin Quivers, but it's a band called Quivers. This is, I think, their first album. And it's called We'll Go Riding on the Hearses.
Oh, interesting.
And in this CD, I mean, usually what happens is people say, "Oh, you're going to like that band. You're going to like that band," and I never do, or I seldom do. But this band I really liked. It reminded me of the whole Twee C86 scene, but really updated. I need to do some research on the band, but I do have to get going. I appreciate Doc for you letting me up. Tim, it's always good to see you. Jeff, it's almost always good to see you. No, Jeff knows. And a very interesting ski lodge on Tuesday.
Great.
So no main theme, but I was in a obviously very, very different mood. So, but
What was that?
What was that? Okay, everybody, and also anybody, and again, I apologize if anybody has ever thought that I was ever being serious, because 9.9% times out of 10, everything that comes out of my mouth is a joke for fun.
Oh,
yeah, I understand.
That's for fun.
Yeah, I'm just trying to have a good time and not get so depressed about this whole damn world that Tim Allen has built for us all.
And when the world gets you down.
Hi, folks.
He looked like
that's how you deal with it.
He looked like a Bill Bixby after being infected by some kind of virus or something. So, but anyway, everybody have a wonderful rest of your Sunday.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Happy Mother's Day, and we'll talk to y'all later.
Okay, see you later, Steve. See you Tuesday.
Join us on Yes.
Yes, see you on Tuesday, guys.
Right. Tuesday.
Yeah. We got 3.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Tim's in the wrong spot. There we go.
Yeah, I'm up there. I'm just he's right up there.
That may just go another 20 minutes.
If you're still here, Nadia, bye, Nadia, because I'm sure when Steven left.
Nadia
She was on lunch. So that's the first time she's been on the stream.
Yeah, it is. First time I've ever.
That's good. Maybe she'll come back more
You
often.
never know what'll happen on this show.
I know.
Yeah.
If she said something about on Ski Lodge working in a toy store or something. So maybe she's,
I don't know. She's a graphic artist, I thought.
She said she worked in a toy store. Oh, it's okay. I just thought I heard that.
Anyway.
So whatever.
I don't think there's any Toys R Us left over in America, is there?
She didn't say Toys R Us. She just said a toy store. So and I thought that's what I thought I heard. So whatever. So.
I don't know. We've got a major mall closing here next month. Yes. So
we haven't had a mall in Oklahoma City try to reopen. I don't think it's going to stay open.
So no more
our
candy.
mall yesterday, and oh my god, I've been there in like 4 months, and there's more stores gone. I'm like, there's nothing left.
Yeah.
But we do have a new record store in it, but I didn't go in. It felt weird to me for some reason. I'll go in next time.
There you go. That's a video.
Yeah.
Make a video. This is the first time I've been in a record store.
Yes, Tim Allen goes to the record store.
Yeah,
But
sure.
I did go in FYE, but I don't even know if that counts as a record store anymore. But
Well, actually, in that major mall that is closing, there's still an FYE in there.
there's one in our mall too.
So they might be having a going out of business sale right now.
The rock CD section is about 2/3 of one row, and that's all. That's the entire rock, metal, all of that. I mean, there's so little music.
That means we won't see any Partridge Family.
No Partridge Family.
There's
no,
so little music in there.
Not any David Cassidy either.
Pathetic.
As far as I know, there's no Toys R Us.
The ones around here are all gone.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we still have them in Canada, though.
Oh,
Well,
do they?
there's one in a Macy's, I think.
Oh, is it?
Well, I think that's like a pop-up store, though.
Oh, is it?
No, it's there all the time though. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, I've read that like Toys R Us are trying to come back, but like in a very limited way.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it's
yeah,
like
we
Radio
still-
Shacks. There's still a few Radio Shacks, but they're very different from what they were.
Yeah, there's none here.
They need to be because they sucked before.
Yeah, the guy didn't know.
Now they're selling stuff that was left that they didn't sell, and but they're more like they used to be in a way because they're selling a lot of electronic parts and stuff. It's mostly from China these days, and they're all independent, so they can pretty much sell whatever they want. They just get a license to be Radio Shack, and they're kind of on their own.
I don't know, we still have the Source stores.
We never had that. I
don't know of the Source store.
Yeah, but they were kind of like a Radio Shack sideways.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like they took down the Radio Shack site and put up the Source. So.
Well, that's our Radio Shacks before they closed. All they did was sell cell phones anyway, so it was pointless. Yeah. It was pointless that they. I don't know how
go
they
in and
stayed.
get the latest flip phone. Look what
Yeah, you can get a cell phone anywhere. Why would you go to Radio Shack?
Yeah.
You went to Walmart for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I needed something. I needed a part, an electronic part or something, and my Radio Shack's really close. So I went to Radio Shack, and they didn't have it. And I wound up finding it at Walmart, which is terrible. Radio Shack should not have less electronic gear than Walmart does.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
I hear crickets.
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
I should have a sound effect for crickets.
Yeah.
That's what these things are handy for when it gets
It is.
it gets quiet.
They can show some more puppets or something.
You guys want to see something that you'll think is gross, but I think is pretty funny?
Go ahead.
When I came home,
mm-hmm.
and I'm cleaning up in this room,
mm-hmm.
I found this that got sent to me slightly after Christmas by Dave, who was on James's channel. I don't know if he still is, but it's Christmas cookie, and there was some left, and I had one. I had one, and they're still good. Now these are homemade Christmas movies. It's 5 months after Christmas,
and they're good.
Okay. I don't know how that is, but
they're not funny colors or anything.
I had Christmas cookies. No, they're like they're like a sugar cookie, but they've got like little pieces of apple in them, and they're really good. And they're still good. I'm just amazed by that. I mean, they're slightly they're not as soft as they were 4 or 5 months ago, but they're not unsoft either. They're fine.
Mick's store his mall is still open. Sears is now a U of M hospital. Penny's is a Planet Fitness, and Macy's is a Hobby Lobby.
Yeah,
the biggest Hobby Lobby ever. And the smaller stores are being combined into others.
Ours are now. Our mall. I think our mall is eventually going to turn into like an outlet mall or just what do you call those indoor flea market kind of places? I think it's going to turn into one of those
flea market
because we now have a quote unquote and 2 quote unquote like antique stores in there. You never used to be able to sell used stuff in malls. Our record store is a used record store. It's turning into that. It's turning into mom and pop local businesses are opening up.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is if they can make it, but hopefully they're not charging the same outrageous rents that they were when they had the people in there because they're not going to stay long.
Wow. No, so Patrick, Joe's driving.
Yeah.
I don't
he's
think
going to get his girlfriend to probably get some food and
Yeah,
Yeah.
Probably stopped at a stoplight.
Might be.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I heard at one point our mall was charging at least, this is minimum, like $1,000 a square foot for your store a month.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
Not
No wonder they
not
go out.
1,000, 100. But
100,
still,
okay.
that
much.
is outrageous.
Mm-hmm.
If you just got a kiosk, that's over 1,000. That's probably $2,000 a month for a kiosk. I mean, you got to sell a hell of a lot out of that kiosk to.
Is the death of malls because of online shopping? Is that the problem, or just nobody wants to go to malls?
Some of it.
It's a big part of it, but I don't understand because there's things you don't want to buy on, like shoes, for example. Who buys shoes online? I want to try a pair of shoes on to see if they're comfortable. Did they fit? I don't.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like shopping online. I would much rather.
No, neither do I. Yeah, I like to see them. I want to feel it. I want to be able to grab one.
But
the most part.
Like I said, just since the last time I was there, I'm trying to think what businesses aren't there anymore. It was 2 or 3 that I was like, wait a minute. What's the big sneaker store that's everywhere?
Kenny's? No.
Finish Line? Is that it?
Okay, Finish Line, yeah.
They're gone. They were there.
Mm-hmm.
They're gone.
Mm-hmm.
There's another place. I'm like, what's going on here? Our food court has, for a while now, has been down to 2 places to eat.
Ooh.
Wow. That's a food court.
Yeah, Foot Locker. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Foot Locker. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Foot Locker is they're gone. And something else was gone, and I was like, all of our jewelry stores are gone. We had like 4 jewelry stores in our mall. Every one is gone. So where do you buy jewelry now? There isn't any other jewelry stores.
Online or Shopper Network or something.
Buy your wedding ring online? Really?
So there's a mom and pop jewelry store here. One. There used to be 3. There's one mom and pop jewelry store here.
I just don't know where people get stuff.
Yeah.
Walmart.
I'm not buying Walmart jewelry.
It turns green.
Yeah.
This is pre-COVID, but a few years ago, well, actually, it was during COVID. In a city not that far from me called Bath, New York, the Salvation Army went out of business. They closed down in COVID. That was the only place in Bath. And Bath probably has 20,000 people in it. It's not super small. That was the only place you could buy clothing in Bath. And it was used. But so now people in Bath have to go to another city. Suppose you're poor and you don't have a car or anything. You can't buy clothing. It's ridiculous.
But yeah, we've got a major mall over here, like one of those mega things. Used to have like 4 anchor stores and 200 stores in between. It was like a major mall, and it's closing in a month from now.
Yeah,
we had 4 anchors, 5 maybe at one point.
Well,
really
we used to have a Macy's, a Sears, a Penny, or Lord
I forgot about Macy's. We had 6 at one point. Yeah. And Penny's is still open here. I don't know how. They're the last one that's still open.
There's a little strip mall over here in Norman, and there's at least one little strip mall, not the big one in Oklahoma City, but nothing here anymore.
I know it's sad, but they've already announced what's going to happen to the property. So like they're going to tear down the mall and subdivide for streets, have housing, have maybe a little shopping plaza in there. It's all gone. It's like the property is worth more than the mall it's sitting. So take all that.
In the past 5 years here, we've probably gotten a half a dozen brand new hotels in this little city with nothing in it. Nobody wants to come here, and suddenly they're building all these and they were going to build one onto the end of the mall, and then COVID hit and that stopped. But I'm like, why are there, like there's one by the mall. You drive by it, and on a good day, you'll see 2 or 3 cars in the parking lot. Now, this is a big hotel. This is probably 100 rooms or more, and they've got 3 people staying there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yet your building goes like crazy. Like, why?
I don't get it. Yet
Is there nothing nearby that counts as like a what do you call it? Like a tourist thing that let's go to that town? Yeah, because
we've got a prison. People come and see their inmates.
There you go.
We had 2 prisons, but one of those closed a bunch of years ago.
Yeah.
So we got one, but it's a maximum security prison, so not the nicest guys are there. So I can't imagine that many people going.
Come here, kid. Yeah.
No, when somebody breaks out of our prison, it's a national. It makes the national news because it's a maximum security. We got nothing but murderers and that kind of ilk in our prison.
The kind they like to release. Yeah.
We got, but and my town's was mentioned on Barney Miller all the time. It's mentioned in It's a Wonderful Life. Not for the prison. Barney Miller was always the prison. And there's other cop shows too, and movies and stuff that talks about it, mentions our town because they're pretty famous. I'm not going to mention it. It's pretty famous. But that's it. We're the soaring capital of the world, supposedly. I think they just made that up. But Harris Hill has gliders. That's the only thing we have here. And Mark Twain's little writing hut, which I don't even know where it is now. They move it all the time. It's so small that they can put it on the back of a truck and move it.
It's over here. It's over there.
Yeah. That's all we have. I mean, other people. I mean, what's his name? Tommy Hilfiger was born here. There's an astronaut from here.
That's why you need more hotels.
Yeah.
I get them confused. Not Max Sennett. Who's the other silent? The big. Is it Hal Roach? Yeah, Hal Roach was born here.
Oh, was he? Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. You got to sign when you come into town. I forget his name, but the disgraced NBC news anchor man was born here. But he's still on the sign for some reason. But
oh wow, who is that?
Williams, is that something Williams?
Brian Williams.
Yeah, Brian Williams was born here.
He lied about getting hit by shells during the war.
Yeah. There's like 6 famous people on
the
sign.
I'm gonna see it.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 6 famous people on the sign. That's it. That's and Mark Twain is on the sign, of course. He wasn't born here, but he lived here for quite a while.
Close. Mm-hmm. Well, let's see. Okay, Doc, you're next. How many famous people was born in your town?
Shania Twain.
There's one. Yeah.
There's one. She was born here, but they moved out of here when she was little, so like she didn't.
Well, that's close.
She didn't stay here, but
I have 2 famous actors born in my town: Cleavon Little and Dudley Dickerson.
Whoa! I was born here.
Yeah, so was I.
I demand Tim Allen.
And Tim Allen.
No thanks.
Shania Twain. She was born here, but didn't stay. That means I got to bring up my Tim Allen bit.
There's somebody I'm forgetting.
There's man again.
Yeah, Tim
Ron
Allen.
O'Neill is there with young Oscar.
I could probably look it up. There's probably pictures of it on Google Images.
Mm-hmm. There is.
You guys could probably find it too. Let me try to look it up here.
Okay.
Fascinating.
It is.
Oops, I'm looking it up on the wrong thing. That ain't gonna work. Hang on. I have to do this. I'm not thinking.
You're upsetting my cats, Doc. What is
Well, the
that?
cat's like it's too good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Doc needs to show the mobile hut. I don't have the mobile.
Oh man.
Let's see if that does it.
Just little bits of silliness, you know.
There it is.
Yeah. Okay. Now what we have, Tim?
I'm trying to see who I'm missing. Ernie Davis.
No, the actor. Okay.
Who?
No, not the football player. There's
Oh, the
been
football
movies
player.
about him that died
Oh,
of
okay.
leukemia or something when he was really
Mhm.
young, unfortunately. Let's see if I can make this big somehow.
I'll make you big.
Well, that won't help. I need to make it bigger. It doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Please pause.
I can't make any bigger than this, but I took the name of I kind of took the name of my city out. You can still see it. It's really small, but I'll try to get as close as I can.
No. Okay.
Oh, is that the hut?
Huh?
Oh yeah, there's Mark Twain right in the middle. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mark Twain, Hal Roach, Brian Williams, Ernie Davis. Oh, there's 7 people on it. I don't even know who the last one is. Another old person with a white beard. I don't even know who he is. The astronaut. She just came home and did an interview here recently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Grandpa Walton.
But I forget her name. Anyway, that's the best thing we have. You see that coming in on one of the highways to our
Wow.
town.
Okay.
It's been there like 20 years or something like that. When Tommy Hilfiger was a big deal, they put it up.
Mm-hmm. We don't have any signs here, but that's the
big
actors
deal.
who
They
were born.
erected that
And
sign.
real close to where I live, there's a place called Tabler, and there was a famous actor and singer named Shug Fisher was born in Tabler, Oklahoma.
Who?
You know who he was?
No.
He was in a lot of westerns. Do you watch the Beverly Hillbillies?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Played the Shorty Kellums character, that little big guy.
Okay. Well, not that I remember him, but I
Yeah,
remember.
he was a good friend of Ken Curtis, so he was in several episodes of Gunsmoke.
Oh,
He was
I
born
never
in
watched
Tabler.
them. I was never a Western guy, so. That's
I like Western movies. I don't like Western TV shows very much, except for The Lone Ranger, just because it's so bad.
Yeah, me too.
Eileen Collins, the astronaut.
Yeah, Eileen Collins, that's her name. She was just in Elmira like a week ago. Oh, I said the name of my town. I try not to do
Don't
that.
listen. Don't listen.
No,
You'll have to Google.
He was just here like a week ago and did a 3-part interview for the news.
Wow.
That's interesting.
And she said she kept saying things like, if it wasn't for this town, I wouldn't have become an astronaut. I wouldn't have gone to space. And I'm thinking, it's so bad that she wanted to leave the planet.
Get away.
It drove her into space. It was that bad. Yeah, but she's from here too.
Okay.
And I don't know who the guy with the beard is up in the corner. I don't know who he even is.
I didn't see him enough to see.
Abraham Lincoln.
So we have 3 famous people, I guess, from where I live.
We apparently have 7, but I don't know what.
I'm famous.
But
Yeah,
we did have for a while. I thought it was awful stuff. I went in there once or twice. But we had the only one I think that ever existed. We had a Tommy Hilfiger store downtown, and his 2 sisters ran it. So it was really the Tommy Hilfiger store, and he would come in there apparently once in a while when he was in the East Coast or whatever. He would go in there, but his sisters into the ground apparently, but they did run it.
Yeah, we had all these stores back during the day. My dad tells me a story about Montgomery Ward's, was right down the street, and they had the TVs on. So a lot of people in town would take their dinners down there and watch TV and
through the glass.
watch pro wrestling or whatever show was on. You know, because one channel would have this one with this channel, so you could actually watch everything, all 3 shows at once.
Yeah, did they ever watch
Fat Superman was included. Yes. No, this was back in the 40s, early 50s. But still, that's how they sold TV.
Well, they were still, there's video of people watching the news when Kennedy got shot. That was still going on in the 60s. There's a whole crowd standing outside television watching it on a TV through the glass.
Yeah.
That was when people didn't have televisions, I guess. Look, it's like Twilight Zone or something.
Yeah.
You'll stand out in front of it. Those were the days, kids.
Those were the days. But of course, in the early 60s, we got a color TV because my dad sold them. So,
I didn't let it go that far.
Yeah.
I cut it off.
72, maybe the early 70s.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time we got a color TV. And then me and my brother got the black and white to take to our bedroom.
Yeah.
And we were so surprised by this. We kept thinking, are you sure? Are you sure you don't want it in your bedroom? Are you sure? Like, no, you can. Are you sure? Like, oh my God, we have a TV. That's the problem with today. Everybody's so spoiled. Anybody that's 4 years old or older has a television.
Has a TV and a computer.
No.
I mean, back then we had 3, including PBS, we had 3 channels in PBS.
Yeah, that's what
That's all we had. Yeah.
Well, actually, and then we got cable, and we had 5 or 6 because we got the New York City stations.
Oh yeah.
We got WPIX, WNEW, WNOR. We got those.
Yeah, we had WOR in the early 80s.
Yeah, WOR. Yeah, we
They
had
had some great horror films.
We had it in the late 60s, early 70s. We had it.
Oh, okay. No, we had them much later.
But cable was cheap. I couldn't have lived without PB or W. Now I forgot WPIX. I mean, because once we got a TV in our bedroom, that's all me and my brother watched. Because at night on WPIX there was. There was The Odd Couple. There was Get Smart. There was The Twilight Zone. There was The Honeymooners. I mean, everything we wanted to watch was on PIX at night. So
sounds good.
That's what we watched.
Every night?
Well, Monday through Friday.
Wow. So you missed out on Green Acres and all these other
Well, they would be on in different channels in the daytime and stuff, but at night on PIX was The Odd Couple.
Okay, Leave It to Beaver. Ooh.
The Honeymooners and
all the rerun stuff. Gilligan. Ooh.
Gilligan's
Island. I remember being homesick around just before Christmas. I had a huge fever. So I was on the couch in the living room. I remember the Christmas tree set up behind me. Being buried under blankets, and my mom let me watch whatever I wanted on the color TV in the living room. And I saw this is in the early to mid 70s. I saw Green Acres in color for the first time. I was in awe. I'd seen Green Acres tons, but I'd never seen it in color because my parents didn't want to watch Green Acres.
Very interesting.
So yeah, I have a vivid memory of Green Acres.
yeah, Leslie Gore was on Batman and she kissed Robin.
And she sang her hit single California Nights.
Oh, she sang 2 songs, one on each.
Did she?
I think so.
I only remember California Nights, but she's the only one that sang a current hit, I think.
Yeah.
Nobody else that sang on that show did it. Like Karen Jeremy did some song. Lord knows what it was. Nobody. She's the only one I know that did actually her hit at the time.
Don Ho didn't sing.
Well, he had a TV show for a daytime TV show.
Yeah,
for a little while.
This is like '66, I guess.
Oh well, now this was the
Don
late
Ho came
70s.
out of the window thing.
The Don Ho show. You remember the Don Ho show?
Yeah, but not that I watched it a lot.
Okay.
But I remember.
Oh yeah, well, they used to say that on my local networks.
Well, that was one of the New York channels, but I don't think it was PIX. I think it was NEW said, but I could be wrong. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
Mm-hmm.
I knew where I
One
was.
of them, OR or NEW, played like grittier stuff at night. They would play like the Mod Squad and Beretta and stuff like that, and we stuck to PIX.
Oh yeah, because our local channels went off the air at midnight. You would get later in the 70s, you would get the bleed over. And I would see, here's a channel from Wyoming, here's some cheesy movie from a Mexican channel. Here's something from Texas or something. Yeah. There was some Mexican twist movie I was watching when I was about 17.
Oh, was that maybe out of Texas, maybe?
No, it could have been. Yeah, and it would have been like 77,
I can't
78.
imagine a TV station from Mexico reaching Oklahoma.
Yeah, but it was, bleed over. That's what I meant. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I could see one maybe getting in from Texas.
Yeah.
Because we at one time we could get Cleveland here.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, we got Cleveland, but you could just make it out.
Yeah. Well, you get some tinfoil and wrap it around your rabbit ears.
Well, we did
really great. Really great. Now you're not supposed to do that, but we did. So
we gotta watch this Mexican channel. It's great.
It doesn't work where I am. I'm in a valley.
Okay.
That's why I only get like 4 stations without cable, and they're all the same station, 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the same station, because we're in a valley and everything else is on the other side of the valley. And it's not that it's that far away, but there's a mountain in between, so we're not going to get it. Doesn't matter how great an antenna you have, you're still not going to get it because it's on the other side of the mountain.
What station is that? You like CBS or something?
It's our local NBC network, and one of them is Antenna TV, and there's another one called Laugh, I think, and the other one is, I forget what it's called, but they show crime shows all day long.
Okay,
that's it.
How about Channel 9 WOR?
Yeah, that's one of the New York channels that we got.
NBC, I guess.
Well, I don't think I watched. I think I watched that third most. Although I think they had the Sunday morning movie. At 11 o'clock every Sunday, they had a movie, and it was King Kong. Every single morning, Sunday morning, at 11 o'clock, they showed. Before that, they showed the Bowery Boys. In whatever incarnation for an hour, and then it was the Sunday morning movie, and it was King Kong every single week because it was public domain then. It was free. The Bowery Boys were probably public domain too, so it was free. They're just nobody's watching on Sundays. So they're just showing content that they don't have to pay for all day long.
Yeah.
We had a station here. It was kind of short-lived that. All they showed was public domain stuff. So you get first 2 seasons of the Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh yeah, black and white.
And what else were they showing?
Petticoat Junction. Maybe.
But I mean, it was the same stuff over and over because it was free.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, believe it or not, that's one of the things I don't like about Sven Gulli. I think the movies he shows are too good. I'd rather see public domain movies in lesser quality.
Horrible ones.
I'd rather see that on that kind of show. That's why I liked my Uncle Pete show. He showed genuinely awful movies in really lousy conditions sometimes.
Yeah, but even Sven Gulli says, by popular demand, or we get requests for this all the time,
Oh, yeah.
He's like, oh boy, Abbott and Costello and Frankenstein again.
But I'd rather see, like he showed, I think I told you, he showed one of the Trinity films. So they call me Trinity with those 2 guys whose names I can, Terrence Hill and Bud, Terrence and Bud, whatever their last names are.
That's a Western, yeah.
Yeah. You know, that's what I saw last week on. I didn't get to see it this week because I'm home now. That's the only bad thing about being home is I don't get to see Uncle Pete and I don't have TCM. Other than that, everything else is perfect. But
well, I'm sure Mother would let you back.
no,
oh, Tim, come back. We've got
that's enough.
That's okay.
You'll have to use the black and white set down in the basement. Would you believe we're down to like 5 minutes left?
I know.
How did we do this?
It just went poof, and it's almost done. It happens.
When you're at work, 3 hours is an eternity.
Yeah,
I know.
It was the Christmas cookies that got us through.
The Christmas cookies did it.
I don't understand how this works.
And if you go to the lake and you need your cell phone charged up, get you some pocket juice. It works. It works. I was watching YouTube shows Saturday morning. You know, on my phone, and people were looking. Where? Oh, got this. Oh, okay. Where did you buy it? In Walmart. And they ran to get one, but of course you have to charge the cotton picking thing before you.
Well, probably comes dead.
Yeah.
Charge before use. What's this? Sellers was robbed. What does that mean?
I don't
From
know.
what?
I like Kramer versus Kramer. That was on a couple weeks ago on TCM. It was better than I remember it.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know.
Well, I hope all the moms are having a great Mother's Day. Having steaks and burgers and ice cream.
Ice cream.
Hi there, fans. Stand by for Cool Off with Lion's Mane. New Supersonic Zoom, the big ice lolly with free picture cards. Hey, get this. New Super Sea-Jet, a 3-flavor knockout. And the first ice lolly specially for girls. It's fab. Unfasten your seatbelts, lolly lickers. Cool it with Lion's Mane. On sale now.
Only 6 pence.
Hey, get this, lolly lickers. 3 picture cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all stuck together.
They're all stuck and you can't get them off and they tear. And Daddy, I got paper on my whatever, whatever.
Oh, good question. Tim, have you played a record yet?
I played one side of an Import Ella Fitzgerald album I had.
Okay.
And it made me realize how much I want to change turntables. And B, I had a heck of a time getting the needle off the record when it was done. On was okay. Off just this much more was really, and it's not made to use your left hand. I couldn't even grab it with my left hand. It had to be my right. And I was like, oh man. But the thing about my turntable, which is what's that? A U-turn. I like it, but everything is preset. And for some reason, I think the anti-skate is a little off. And there's no way to adjust it. And you put a record on and it sounds great till about halfway through. And then you notice it doesn't sound quite as great. And by the end, it really isn't sounding all that great. And that's the anti-skate. And nothing I can do about it. So I have another turntable I'm dying to use. I got to get a cartridge for it. And I shouldn't do it because I really don't have the money. I might pull the trigger anyway because I
need to play records.
Well, it's a vintage record player. I've wanted to use a vintage record player for years. And it's modified. I had it modified. It was an automatic. And I had all the guts taken out. And it just has a toggle on and off switch now. And that's so much better for me. So, one of these days I'll be using that.
There you go.
Sounds good.
Yeah. And with that, we should start to say
goodbye.
Yeah. So like all those people over there there's 17 of them left.
Yes.
I don't know why you're watching, but okay, thank you and appreciate you watching.
Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, I'll give one of these.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I gotta get one of those for the ending. You know, because I've been watching Carol Burnett. So like, it's so glad we had this time.
You can get the end of the half-hour one they show every night on MeTV, which is just her theme song and a cartoon horror.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been showing. I've watched part of that before I dumped my cable, and they would go back to the first season. Some of those
I don't know. I haven't been
years.
watching it, but they've been showing. That's on MeTV.
Yeah. So yeah. So one of these days I'll make that into a little goodbye video when I get around to it. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. See you all later.
So
Bye
once
bye.
again, the day is saved thanks to the Powerpuff Girls. So long, everybody.